Vladimir Raven's on duty. Davenport, Clear, Barrick, Turo, Dark, Bancroft. Damn. Bobby. Wow. Ramona, Reed, Kozlov. Yo, why is it stacked this morning? Oh my god, I don't have any gear. Chat, I've been seeing the announcements about the Sanguine Isle shit. About this war, whatever the fuck is happening. We have to learn about that today. I don't know what the fuck that's about.
And I sweat my rust.
I don't have enough. Wait, do I not have enough? Can't afford that. The fuck? I can't wait to go to MRPD, hear everything third party, second-handed, and make a judgment call off of it. Can I be... Hello? Are you signing up for war? Luis just texted me. Maybe. Okay, what's going on? Is this fucking Imagine? Am I listening to Radioactive right now? How long is it? Or how? Never mind. Whatever. $2 grand. Let's go gear. There we go. Skip. Oh. God. Dude. Playing, what is it? I can't remember if it was MX versus ATV or like ATV Unleashed or like whatever the fuck those games were once upon a time. That is where I found out as a child that I liked Alice in Chains. You were singing along even? I know. What's wrong with me? In the box. Miss Landers, thank you for the 16 months. Appreciate it. This war is your excuse to make text.
Ziggy love.
I was in the Sanguine Isle War. Good idea, frankly. Let me get one of these. No, I just can only get one. Hold on. Dude, holy shit. I don't know. Some people may not have been able to see that. I was like, where are you at? I may need a rundown. But instead of hitting in, I hit B, which is right next to there on the keyboard. I almost said I need a rub down. Jesus Christ. Alright, what else do I need? It's food, water. Autos? Okay, that's what she is. Alright. I guess I could use some spike strips. Who gets bait? Alright. You have Zoom for the phone on OBS. Not right now. I gotta fix that too. Fuck. I also need to reset up my stream deck, because that's fucked up right now too. Tex will eliminate the terrorist on the island himself. Yeah. Oh fuck. Hello? Ziggy? Yeah, maybe the war Tex is in is the Sanguine Isle War. Ah! I don't know who we'd be at war with, rather. But also, he's not a part of the police department, so maybe he's just like a veteran who's volunteering in the war. Yeah, well, I was in Vietnam, so may as well. Just tropical. It's a tropical climate with lots of tall trees.
_is_boss just subscribed.
I've been there
Ziggy dink,
before.
ziggy dink, ziggy dink.
Go help Jaeger. Yeah. Arma, thank you for the 18 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright. Ah! Alright, let's go get a rundown from Luis. Oh, my mic's working. Oh, let me see. Okay, should be good. Probably also try and get this thing fixed. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
So what do you know?
Aside from what's been like announced, not a whole lot.
Okay, so you know how we've had Sanguine for a good couple of months now?
Yeah, that's the island off the, what is that? The
The
East
hangar.
Coast?
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously Jaeger's been, you know, taking over that island, calling it his own. And, you know, you have to have like a passport to go there and whatnot.
Okay. This is all new to me.
Essentially, and I just texted out. No, oh, actually, they'll hear it on the video that's on LSBN. PD sent an undercover cop there. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And said undercover cop got found.
Oh, okay.
That undercover cop is Divine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we are
Is he
unaware
dead?
if he's dead or alive.
Oh.
We've had, they didn't give no, like, thing of if he is or not.
Oh, he's dead.
So negotiations were set up for
He's dead.
Thursday on the hangar.
If he's not, he will be.
There is actually a video on this in the LSBN app, but essentially, Brian and the commissioner was saying how, you know, they have evidence of bombs and Class 3 weaponry and Class 2 weaponry being brought onto the island of San Andreas through Sanguine. And it was enough to start all this in this huge investigation and wanting them in custody. And Jaeger actually said that he would be happy negotiating with Thatch, who he's been working with for months with the Shark Rangers unit, and they've had a good, like, working relationship this whole time. They turned around and said no. They only have the option of working with Brian and the commissioner, and that is it. And they told him around to him and said, if you walk away from these negotiations and we don't come to an understanding, we're going to war. So, because Jaeger turned around and walked away, Commissioner's sending us to war.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, we're already aware of them having tanks and the ATVs with the anti-air missiles on them.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they've got all that. They've had that for a long time. So we're sending ourselves into a death trap because I don't think we're going to be able to get anything over there by air. I think they're going to have us locked down. And I even said to people, like, in the Sandy War, we was pinned down by anti-air as is, and that's on the island of San Andreas.
Right.
So what makes it any easier doing it to Sanguine?
Right. Yeah, and they can see us with all that fucking ocean. They'll see us coming from a mile away.
Yeah. They are adapting a little bit differently this time. They're sending EMS onto the island too.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, they're sending EMS as combat medics. There'll be some staged on the hangar and some on the actual island. But they will be in there in order to try and get people in and out of the island that are injured, including Sanguine. But San Andreas will take priority.
Jesus. Okay. That is... You were right. That is a fucking mess. Oh my god.
Yeah, there was a meeting last night that was supposed to happen with the Senate. in PD, but it was too late for me to go, so I didn't end up going to it, so I don't know the outcome of that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm getting on duty right now, so I'm gonna have a, have a chat with some folks, see what all, is being done about it, I guess.
Yeah, Snow's probably your best bet. I believe he was at the negotiations, so he should have a lot of information on it. Dag doesn't really have a lot. He hasn't been around much during it up until yesterday, but I think he has some good opinions on it too.
Okay. All right.
I'll send you over the negotiations video in case you want to watch it.
Yeah, I do.
It was very interesting. I sat and watched it in PD.
Okay. All right. Jumping the shark.
That was a shit chat.
Yeah. Sounds like it was.
I've emailed
Thank
you.
you,
It's like 25 minutes long.
Vicens. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. Sounds good. I'll have a look at it. Does anybody have any food? I'm starving.
Yeah, we have loads. I'll go grab
Okay.
some.
Yeah. I'm dying.
Do you need a packing in bags?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Do you want me to put the bags in the car?
Yeah. Just stick it in there. Should be unlocked.
Here you go. I'll pop it on the floor for you.
Thank you.
But as far as I can tell, those are the 4 Rangers that are confirmed so far, and Tessa says she's not going.
Really interesting. Okay.
Yeah, she says it's not that she disagrees with it or agrees with it. It's just she feels like there needs to be someone over here protecting San Andreas too.
Sure. Yeah, that's also something to think about. Are they doing a counteroffensive?
Yeah, that's what we've said because Jaeger's actually been waking up across shift 1 and shift 3 lately, the past few days since the negotiations. So there's a possible chance that they may try attack us when we're resting.
Right. Oh, okay. All right. I'll go over things and try and make sense of it. Thank you, Luis. I appreciate it. And thank you guys for the help with the car.
Have a good one, Ziggy.
Bye. All right. This will be interesting. Let's go talk to some folk. Yo, Livewire, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. The Elspin video is honestly a good laugh. I haven't seen any of it yet, so. Oh, nice. Here we go. LSPN coverage of Sanguine Isle negotiations. Oh, that's hilarious. I'll have to have a look at it. Oh my god. Okay. Wow, that's okay. All right, that's the whole thing there. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Hope you guys had a good stream. I think the whole Sanguine War has been a shit show, but a funny one. Yeah. It's so painful that you'll laugh. Oh boy. Okay. I may chat with like Snosif or whoever's here, to be honest. Hold on, let me see. These guys are... I can't tell if they're on the roof or just up here. I think they're up here. Put this bot challenge for enough.
I don't know what. I'd have to see like a thing. Ziggy!
Hello.
Oh my god, Ziggy.
I've had a minor brief, but not... I'm sure you have... There's a lot going on, I hear.
Yeah, we're going to war. We're going to war with Sanguine.
Yeah.
The explosives, they broke a peace treaty by importing said explosives, and they also have one of our own.
Yeah. Yeah, Luis gave me the rundown a little bit this morning, about what exactly is going on. I think I have all of it. She gave me the negotiations video that LSBN did. So I was, yeah.
That was not good. None of that went well. Nor did the debrief to PD after it go well. However, there was a meeting with PD last night where Senator Davis was available, and I felt a lot better after that meeting. He was freely answering questions from anybody in the room that wanted to ask about what's happening and why. Obviously, there's some things that he can't say, but he can answer pretty much everything and has the authority to because he's the senator, obviously.
Wait a fucking second. Something I glossed over originally. Why the fuck were the news there?
Yes, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I posted it into the
I don't know why I
command channel.
fucking glossed over that earlier. Why the fuck did we have the news involved in this? Do you know how hard it's going to be now to justify that we're definitely the good guys to the fucking public? You don't have the public there. Your negotiations go to shit, and you just put it on them. Just say they were refusing to negotiate. And so we still come out as the good guys, creating freedom. Jesus Christ, none of these people have been to war. Why are they fucking involved with this?
We fucking did it in fucking Vietnam War, and how did that turn out?
Yeah, but look at the Middle East. I came back an acquitted war criminal, retaining all my decorated medals. There's a tally on the back of my car with how many fucking babies I killed. I'm a hero. They throw parades for me.
Let's go down to the brief room. Ziggy, you're welcome to come to this.
Yeah. I think it changed, but I definitely want to be filled in, especially if we're going to fucking war.
Yeah. I'm briefed on pretty much everything, so I can tell you everything.
Alright, I'm gonna go get changed real quick. Put on something a bit more serious. Fucking Raven, dude. Alright. No. Hello. No, that's all fucked up.
Yeah, I was thinking you were dodging the draft.
What the fuck? Who do you think I am?
A yellow-bellied coward?
What fucking year is it? Who still uses the term yellow belly? Also, it's very, I feel, is that not like a very American term? Maybe I'm wrong.
I am American. What the hell?
I'm just saying, you know, initially, you know, you're very...
Oh, I see. He hates...
That's not true.
Migrant.
That is not true. Okay, I'm just gonna...
You heard it here first.
That's not true.
What do you think? I'm trying to figure out uniform for Monday.
Yeah, that's...
I don't really know what to go with.
I don't either. I mean, that's not bad. That doesn't look bad. I was just about to go get debriefed with Snow, so I also need to figure something out.
Yeah.
Oy. You know what? Hold on. Let's do this. Go polo vest. Where's it at? Take the hat off.
Listen, are you still here?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
It's bad. I'm just letting you know that now it's bad.
Yeah, so I've heard. So I have heard.
So, I mean, there's a video.
The LSPN
If you want to
thing?
have faith, yeah, if you want to have faith in our new commissioner's office, I wouldn't watch it.
Oh. Oh boy, okay. Alright, well. That is, I haven't watched it yet. I've been given it, but yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go to the briefing room, I guess. Stark's going to war? Oh no. Fuck, which briefing room will I go to? God damn it, I think it's the one downstairs. Why is the one with the worst dice rolls going to war? Oh no. By the time you figure it out, debrief will be over, probably. Oh, Bobby's gone. Hi, Bobby.
We in the old SCU MCU room?
I think I'm... Oh, fuck. Okay, alright, I'm coming.
Across Armory. Perfect.
Yes, yeah, I'm on the way.
Perfect. Fine.
Bobby knew I'm a dumb fucking got lost. Whew, there we go.
Can you see this picture up here, Ziggy?
I cannot. I see the casino.
Alright. Let's go now.
Nice, okay.
Alright. I'll wait for Raven. He said he's doing a shit.
Yeah, okay.
How is everybody?
It's okay. You know, I'm just, learning everything. Now,
yeah.
Sanguine Isle, is that Am I mistaken? It's not this little tropical island over here to the east. It's this.
No, that's
The
Okay.
one on the bottom, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. The
fuck.
top one is Treasure Island, as it's
Okay.
called.
That is to scale as well.
Yeah.
So it's pretty big.
It is pretty big.
Do you know? So reasoning. You know the reasoning and why we're doing this, Siggy? Why the incentive?
Is from my understanding, there was evidence found that they've been trafficking, high class weapons / explosives through there, and then there was an undercover cop that was found out there, and now they're holding him there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, by importing those kinds of weapons onto our island, they broke that treaty.
Mm-hmm.
So as a result, the Senate ordered the negotiations to take place on the Leviathan, the aircraft carrier. As you saw, they were terrible and did not end very well. And now we are officially at war with Sanguine Isle. And anybody found to be helping them or involved with this gets a no due process situation, and they're sent to prison for 30 years.
Mm.
So it's pretty fucking serious. We know on the island that they have anti-air capability. They've been tweeting it. I've also had a text message from Trey Romano, which I'll put up here as well.
All right.
So, as you can see, they're holding an anti-aircraft launcher, as well as an RPG, and looks like an M70 on his back as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they've been doing this stuff. We've also seen a trailer, which can be towed by a car, that also has, what's it called? It's basically it's a SAM site on the back of a trailer.
Mm.
So, a mobile SAM site. As well as we haven't seen, or maybe that is it, but there's another thing that when we were on the aircraft carrier the other day, they were quote unquote doing test firing of their anti-aircraft stuff, I guess, for a show of force while we're all flying around with jets and stuff. Their explosive rounds were being fired from the island somewhere and hitting, like, exploding past the aircraft carrier. So the aircraft carrier, could you put that picture up again, Bobby? Apologies.
Yep.
Fuck is this?
Basically, the aircraft carrier is in very close proximity to the most northwestern part of the island, where the end of the airstrip is.
Mm.
It's basically on the end of that, so it's pretty close.
I see. Okay. Damn.
Yeah,
It's even closer than that.
it's even closer than that. Yeah. So on the island itself, we have a lot of main strategic points that we're looking at. So I can put this photo up now. Yeah, the negotiations were so bad that they failed. Now we're at war, so
Do not go in there.
nice. So Raven, this is a to scale map of Sanguine, in relation to our city, and the X represents the aircraft carrier, which is actually way closer than that X is showing.
The island's
Currently.
bigger than I thought.
Yeah, well, this is the whole island that we have to deal with. I think this is a microphone. I gotta move. So this is the whole island. Obviously, you can see this is everything you're seeing right now cannot leave this room. Okay. So
Don't look.
this is
Cat, don't look.
how we're gonna split up the attack when we push in, and this probably on Monday. Is what I've been told. We're gonna be pushing for the airfield first as our first strategic point.
Cover your eyes.
Objective 1 Alpha. Objective 1 Bravo is going
No
to
look,
be
chat.
the island just to the south of the main part of the airfield. And then Objective 2 is going to be the harbor on the most eastern coast. Objective 3 Alpha and 3 Bravo are going to be the areas on the most eastern side, southeastern side. This area in the bottom left corner of Objective 3 Alpha is the highest point on the island. Let me just get a picture of that.
Mm. Geopetico.
This is from some aerial recon photos. It's a massive communications tower. And then behind that, you can see It goes down towards the main compound, and I'll get the main picture up again.
Mm.
Now, and then objective 4 is going to be the harbor on the western coast, on the most like inner part of the cove of the island there. That cove or that harbor as well is also the harbor they're apparently using to transport stuff and people to and from Sanguine. So that's going to be a pretty important objective to take when we get close to that. I'd also imagine that a lot of these places are going to be fairly heavily defended. And then the final objective is pushing to the most southern part of the island and to the main compound itself. Let me give you a picture of that. This is probably the best aerial photo that we have of it currently. It's a fortress.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
It has fencing that covers the entire span of the southern side of the island, and that place looks like it's got a lot of angles, a lot of corners. It's going to have a lot of places to clear out whenever we go in there. So, yeah, that's going to be tough. However we do that, or even if we get to that point, I don't know.
Can I put a foot up?
Yep. Go ahead.
We need to push from the north side because we cannot get up from the south unless we have grapple hooks. Because it's simply going to be too angled to get up there due to, you can see how steep it is.
Right.
Yeah. We will have grapple hooks. We also have equipment that have been supplied to the PD by some people. And
Jesus.
This equipment involves things like tanks with rail guns that are charged on top of them. We have technicals. We have armored APCs with turrets on top of them, 50 cal turrets, explosive rounds, miniguns. We're going to have thermals available to everybody going in on the ground and the pilots in the air. But the pilots won't be in our Hydras that we use for PD. They'll be in B11s. And the B11 is more or less what you'd expect an A10 to look like. So they're going to be extremely useful, as well as a Hunter helicopter, which looks very much like an Apache. That'll be flying around, as well as what are the Chinooks called in this city? I can't remember. The big carrier things.
Cargo bombs.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll be carrying troop carriers to and from the island. From our carrier. That's
Right.
our main fob, and yeah. Parachutes, sniper rifles available. We're going to have radio people in each group with separate frequencies. We're going to have fire missions for air support, so people will be able to mark locations with flares if they need it taken out or suppressed with air support. Yeah. We have submarines. We have James Bond-style submarines, or will have James Bond-style submarines that shoot torpedoes and have guns.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we attack the compound itself, we need to be careful not getting flanked. That is from the south side of the compound out to the water, but this is in the water itself.
Okay.
So we need, it's tunnel leading as far as I will say into the compound. So we need to make sure that we have eyes on that one.
To go along with this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just having a look at that. I don't suppose that's a viable way to get, send the crew people into the compound via that, but I'm not sure what they may have on the other side of it.
Yeah, we'll have to find out. A lot of the information we're gonna have to learn on the day. Obviously, battle plans have been drawn, but
right,
we're gonna have to adapt to whatever we see going on. Let's say, for example, they have complete air to air coverage and air to ground coverage of, and surface to air missiles covering their airfield, making it impossible for us to push. We have to do something else, So nothing is. I mean, yes, we have a plan, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily final. It's gonna depend on whatever we see on the day.
Right.
A lot of things won't be answered until the day, really.
Right.
Another thing the senator has said is that, and I quote, "All is fair in love and war." You know what I mean with that?
No, I don't. What do you mean?
It means he asked that. That was his answer when we asked him what our rules of engagement are, and things like about the Geneva Convention, POWs taking prisoners, and whatnot.
Well, again, we're not a military force, so the Geneva Convention doesn't apply to us.
But it's
To
whatever
begin
the
with, it
Senate
doesn't
is
matter.
telling us to do. You're right, but it is still something that we would
Right.
need to pay attention to because we are meant to be the good guys.
Right, sure, but I'm saying we cannot be held in the Hague court and tried under the Geneva Convention
Hey,
we were, Snow. Because in NATO, we were actual soldiers fighting in actual war.
I got a grandpa who knows a lot about napalm.
I did. I have asked. Yeah, I've also asked for flamethrowers because we are essentially pushing onto a jungle island. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's dense. There's a lot of forestry. Oh, those are the sea mines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of forestry. There's a lot of bushes. So I want to clear out. I want to clear that vegetation out with fire. To be honest with you, but I don't know whether we'll get that or not.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Man, holy shit. Okay.
Yeah. So this is probably going to be the most insane thing that anybody that takes part in is going to. We've never done an operation like this as Police Command before. Obviously, this is this is full military scale stuff.
Right.
So it's yeah.
Flamethrower's famously a good guy's weapon.
So my point of bringing that saying up was that, you know, if there's a chance that these guys surrender, we accept that surrender. If I see people shooting unarmed, keep anybody surrendering,
right.
You know, it's not going to go well for them.
Right.
So there's still, yes, we can do what we need to do to get the job done, but there's still, you know, we're police officers.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it.
All right. Yeah, this is wild.
Yeah.
Do we have a plan of attack in terms of like like air stuff? Like how are we operating? Because obviously they've got plenty of air defense. How do we think we're going about that?
Well,
send in techs alone. Give them 3 days.
Much we can do about that until the ground forces clear it. So once we've taken objective 1 Alpha, that's going to be our forward operating base to stage any kind of attack to any other areas on the island.
Yeah.
So once we have that, we'll have the ground use forces on land, or if we get that, I should say, we'll have the ground forces on land. You know, they'll have a much better ability to push into areas where there's a SAM site or whether there's multiple contacts that are, that have, surface to air missiles on their backs or whatever. At that point, they'll be able to mark us locations where we can do airstrikes. And once they're distracted while being shot out on the ground, that's when we can push in and do airstrikes on the area at the same time to keep up the pressure, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. We also have that Hunter, which has 2 seats. The helicopter itself, or the main pilot, has obviously control over the controls, and then also has rocket pods available. And the gunner has a mounted gun available underneath the heli, much like an Apache.
Mm.
So that's going to be extremely useful for covering any pushes on the ground. But I can tell you now, I've had a phone call from Jaeger, and one of the main things that he said to me is that he didn't want me to go. But if I did go, then I'd be one of 3 people on their list to take out pretty much immediately, because they know that if I go to something like this, I'm going to be in the air.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, they'll be prepared for anti-air for sure, because they know. I said to Jaeger, if I go, then I'm going to be looking to level the island with whatever equipment that I've got from the air.
Right.
So
a thing to keep in mind, if we decide to parachute to the island itself, if someone is gonna land up here in the water, it's gonna be really shallow, like really. So they might end up hitting the bottom, basically.
True.
I think the depth of the water was from the bottom of the floor here to like the top of that top screen. That's all.
Okay. I think with the Halo jump, well, we're planning on doing Halo jumps, by the way, Diggy and Raven. So basically, these guys definitely aren't going to follow any kind of Geneva Convention. So they will most definitely shoot any paratroopers that have their parachutes deployed, and then they can aim at them. So any kind of jump that we do with parachutes onto this island needs to be high altitude, low open, very, very low open. Otherwise, you are going to be in a very, very vulnerable position.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
People need to remember, don't think you can land in the water and you will fall like leads down, because you're going to hit the bottom straight away, basically. So people need to have that in mind when they're jumping. That water is not going to save them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
That's okay. I needed to burp you. I could tell you were struggling.
Yeah, sorry. Thanks.
To get it out.
I got it out.
You guys have any questions on what you've seen so far, or any questions about the situation as a whole?
No, just what I stated earlier about the objective order, I think is wrong.
Yeah, I think that's definitely something to bring up, Raven. I didn't clock that last night, to be honest with you. We were all pretty cooked in the end. We were in a battle plan meeting for a good couple of hours last night.
Yeah, leaving that objective 4 open is just it's going to be a recipe for getting flanked.
Yeah, I would feed that back to Stubble. Stubble is going to be leading this entire
Not only
operation.
do they then have our flank for objectives 3, Alpha, and Bravo, but they've also got our approach from objective 2.
That's true. Yeah.
I can talk about what I saw in the water, by the way, since I was recently there.
Yep.
So in the water itself, near the final object, the compound, I did discover a lot of wreckage from different, looks like ships. So I don't know if it tells me that the compound is going to be, as Snow said, heavily armed. So as soon as we get close to that with any of our ships, anything, we might get shot heavily on. On this side of the island up here, it's going to be heavily guarded by sea mines. However, if you go to the eastern side of the island over here, it's lacking a lot of defense. It basically tells me that you're more like focused on the western side compared to the east side. I do not know if it's going to be the same with the ground defense. I'm gonna throw a photo up. Again, this is a photo of the sea mines. However, those sea mines are not motion sensors or anything like that, so you need to hit them. That means that areas like this, you could easily take a small submarine and steering past basically all the sea mines, the same over here. So if we have small submarines like the one we have with 4-seater, we could easily navigate through the sea mines and get all the way up to the island itself and deploy people.
Okay.
We did it last night. I'm gonna show you a photo. I had it up earlier. This is us on the western side. My submarine is directly underneath me, but that's how close we could get. I could get closer if I wanted to, but there was no need to.
This is the dock that I mentioned that they are allegedly using to transport in and out.
Still don't understand the whole war? I'm just learning about it.
Yeah, we could easily get close, and at this point here, there's no sea mines. The sea mines is behind us, and it's giving us a big gap of basically no defense in the water itself.
Okay.
You want to go see it?
The island?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. We do like a flyover or something.
Yeah. Oh. Turo sent me that to scale picture.
Oh, hello.
There you go.
Nice,
That's,
okay.
That's accurate.
Okay. I see.
Wait, that's how close the fucking boat is?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that is really close.
So there's no chance of moving that. The engines are completely done. They tried to move, and
I would
died
not.
As a result.
That's a death trap, man.
That
I
carrier
wouldn't
is
fucking
lost.
put a. I wouldn't put a single. I'd scuttle that. Just scuttle that shit, man. I wouldn't put a single person on it.
Afterwards, probably, but
I'd do it now.
No, we need it.
Is it a nuclear reactor in there?
I have no idea. That's
Turn that into a
question.
fucking dirty bomb. Take out the
What the
northern
fuck?
half.
Holy
What if we
fuck.
turn it into a dirty bomb and then put it on a collision course if we make
Yeah.
the engines work with the island?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there's no Geneva Conventions, right? So.
Oh, hello. How you doing, Richard?
I'm good. What's happening?
Well, I've just I've been showing the battle plan from last night and filling Ziggy, Libby, and Raven in on everything with Bobby.
Okay, yeah, good.
But I went through our kind of rough idea, but also remembered to state the fact that this is the plan, but I think it could change very rapidly on the day.
It's not going to last, but it's good to have one in mind.
Yeah. Raven had some suggestions for the plan as well, to close up some of our flanks and stuff, which I've asked him to speak to Stubbs about, which are really good suggestions. But we're about to go and do a bit of a flyover, I think, Richard, because Libby has not seen the island. Ziggy and Raven have also not seen the island, so I want to take them over.
Yeah. Do we have? Because I'm sure it's inevitable. Do we have people in place whenever, let's say, you know, Stubble goes down, you go down, whoever else goes down? Do we have people that are in line, ready to, like, you know, take over and, you know, properly lead this shit?
Yeah, that needs to be an established chain of command.
Yeah.
I agree. The answer, I think, is no currently, but we should definitely establish.
But it needs to be an
Yeah,
established chain of command and not just like, okay, once these 3 people go down, then it's just like up to HVT or up to a sergeant.
Right.
It needs to be
Mysterious,
like 10, 15 people long of who's
Yeah.
in charge after who, dedicating who it is specifically.
Yeah.
The mysterious
All right,
Cole
so I have
Mystery
3
just
seats,
subscribed.
including-
Woo.
not including pilot. So 4 total with me. Who's coming?
I
I'm
would
going.
love to go so I could document from the sky again and see whatever things.
Mysterious Skull, thank you again for the 25
Alright.
months.
Me,
Me, Bobby Raven.
Yeah, well, no, I want Libby to see it. I
Oh,
invited
shit,
Libby,
okay,
so
okay.
she's not seen it.
Fine,
okay.
I don't mind. I don't mind not going.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
I could take a separate thing
Yeah,
if need be.
I don't mind. Someone,
I
yeah,
don't
someone needs
really-
to sit out. I don't mind.
I just wanted to have one. I mean, we could get how many can the Shamal hold? Enough? Probably all of us, right? Like the Learjet thing?
Yeah.
I don't
yeah,
know.
Learjet holds
Could use
like
that.
8. I
Yeah,
think.
probably.
Back.
All right, we'll use that. Where's can you get the passports for Ziggy and Raven? Bobby, I don't know where.
I grabbed one already.
Oh, evidence.
All
Wars.
crime just legal on the map.
Evidence wars with an S.
Wait, what?
Yeah, evidence wars. With
Oh,
an
I
S.
There's more than one.
There's loads.
Oh,
Hey, you're
Jesus.
free.
I can't.
Hey, there's a lot of wars going on.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
A
no.
lot of wars.
Oh, that. Wow.
Why-
Okay, that is.
why- I left last night, so what was kind of anything changed after that?
What point did you leave?
Um,
Can't really do anything with that.
we kind of discussed the rough general plan and stuff like that. Discussed
Only 2
passive
vehicles that
acts and EMS
Jaeger
stuff.
needs, Ziggy.
I don't really
Right.
know what was said.
Is
Oh,
one
yeah,
of them my
EMS are
Explorer
coming.
he bought me?
Oh, we have guns.
Yeah.
Whoops.
And DOC.
Wow. All right.
We've asked for more. I've asked for thermals to everybody because somebody said in the room that they've got thermals on the island, so I want everyone to have thermals. We talked about Bob's
Mhm.
staging areas. I don't know. I'm cooked.
Yeah. No, I get it. Do we know how many they have fighting on their side? Do we have like an estimate?
Minimum 15
Okay.
at minimum.
But heavily armed.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think this isn't going to be a. Andy made a good point. It's not going to be like symmetrical warfare here. They're going to be. It's going to be like guerrilla tactics from them. They know they haven't got a lot of people, so.
Yeah.
For all we know, they've got tunnels all on the island. They're digging right now. They're laying explosives. We don't know what they got.
Right.
There might be some like Vietnam style fucking traps on that island.
Yeah.
You know,
I could call my grandpa. I'll ring him up. He could come help.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I know from last night you did not see anything out in the water itself and around the island. That thing seems clear. Last night.
Yeah.
Too clear, too quiet.
Seems like people are preparing for the war, so no one is thinking about any defense at the moment.
Oof.
I know what it seems like.
Oof.
I think a big
The
thing
the Senate,
kind
who
of
we did not elect,
focus a little
ending
bit
the
against
lives of
today is
whoever
kind of
they
like what we
select.
said. The plan isn't going to survive contact with Sanguine, so we need to make sure that we've at least
There's this
established,
hippie shit on
you know,
the
chain of command, what the squads are going to look like, you know, if estimating unit numbers, you know, how many squads are we looking at, and then kind of figure out, you know, transport helicopters, how many pilots do we need on the day, and making sure we have enough for that and that kind of thing. Just making sure we have the basic stuff sorted before we kind of, because if we have that sorted, we can improvise. But
yeah, and something as well is that the senator said last night is that there is absolutely no chance that we'll be allowing any criminals to assist us with this. However, civilians with no criminal record will be given the chance.
Jay Marska, I don't know how to say your name. Thank you for the brand new tier 1. Enjoy your Jim and Nemos. Thank you.
Yep.
The one I'm sending.
Fuck, Chad. Do I just
gonna have
throw
DOC with
text
us
in?
there, or at least some of them. And EMS are actively being trained to use firearms in case they need it, but that's the last resort.
Right. I think whenever we do get a proper war plan going, I think that, you know, whoever, you know, I would imagine there's teams or whatever. People need to understand that they need to stick to their objective, even if shit does get chaotic. Because if they just decide that, well, my team or whoever it's not going well, I'm just gonna go off and, you know, try and do my own thing. That's how shit falls apart pretty quickly. So
wouldn't be possible.
Yeah.
The two marks are marked there.
He's kinda right.
I can tell it from intelligence side. Seem to be the two most active areas of the entire island.
Okay.
Yeah, that
What is
objective 4 is going to be an important one. That dock is pretty damn big.
Yeah.
Well, Raven's suggestion is that objective 4 needs to be more like objective 3 alpha, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I agree with. He's right.
But yeah, it seems like there's a lot there.
APC
and
tanks,
we
it'll be the end of the war.
did not see or track anything on the northern side.
What are those things called? The
So,
gravity
there might be a
rods?
lot
Why don't we
of
just do one of those
stuff,
on the island?
I don't know if it's gonna be supply, stuff like
We'll
that.
drop it
so
from
it's probably
space,
gonna be
just a
the
big
supply,
metal
we're
rod,
gonna meet a lot of fire.
and boom, end it right then and there. Land it on top of the comp.
we
Yeah,
also gotta be
rods
careful.
from
If
God.
they just leave the airfield to us, then we gotta have people checking for like explosives and stuff, because they could just leave that, wait for us to move in, and then blow the place up.
Yeah. True.
Have we
Here's
considered?
here's a photo of objective 4 from a little bit closer. It's pretty damn big, right?
Yeah.
Because that entire thing is the harbor. So
some
you gotta be
tungsten rods.
very, like, smart about this. There's a lot of buildings there. There's a lot of hills surrounding it. We have to make sure we're on our toes.
Have we considered the rods from God?
What?
Is some tungsten rods that you drop from space and absolutely just get rid of the island.
That's true.
Yeah.
That would be easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is from the same area that we saw the photo of, but that's in the water.
fuck.
As you can see, if you're in the
I
water,
think there's a pretty good nighttime photo of the harbor.
yeah.
I'll find it.
And yes, that's me last night.
Yeah.
The main compound looks like a fucking maze, by the way.
What if we raise the ocean levels?
Well,
Let's look
that's
at this
like.
thing.
I don't want to say unbreachable, but we can't do that conventionally.
This thing is fucking insane. Because, like, as you can see, I mark it with an X here. As you can see right here, it's being surrounded by walls.
Yeah.
The best breachable position that I can think of is if we get submarines over on this side, get some people on top of them, grapple gun over that railing.
So you mean get into this?
Get on that southern side, and yeah, exactly.
It's can easily be done. I can easily get at the rent. It is easy to get in there.
Okay.
I feel like they'll be expecting that. I think you need like
Yeah.
multiple push points. I think if you
Yeah.
think, I think if we focus like our effort on one
The thing is,
way to push this, it's not gonna go well.
Nope.
if we pull up, Snow, could you put that photo up again for the war plan?
Yeah.
Wait, one thing. As Snow
Go ahead,
saying,
Bobby.
you're gonna expect this, and that's also why I'm afraid of doing it because of this. That's underneath it, directly underneath where I was swimming.
That's
Oh.
why we just sit one of those James Bond Lambos down there with torpedoes ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit one of those down there, they ain't go nowhere.
If you guys look at the photo of our plane, you see the final objective. There is a red border at the top. That is an actual fence. And the one road that you can see these two roads, one from objective 4, one from objective 3 alpha. They kind of lead together into that center. That is a choke point. That is a gate. That's a choke point. So it's the best tactic here is to just approach the island or approach the final objective from the water, but from different sides. But it's all going to depend on how smoothly our operation goes to take 1 alpha and 4, because those are our 2 biggest targets. Just gotta
What
get
about if
dicey.
we just get some mortars and then we just shell them?
I was gonna say, ideally by the time we reach the mansion, we'll have full air and water control. So
yeah,
we'll pretty much have the entire arsenal available.
Give me
then.
that.
Oh my god!
I will. I just.
Just fucking
it's so-
rain hellfire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the gunner seats as well. There's a gun on top and on the bottom. So I just do a big circle around the fucking mansion and we just level it.
Yeah.
It'll be done.
I can't imagine that they wouldn't have some sort of aircraft themselves. I don't know how
So
much they would have.
They have an armed helicopter, is what we already
Just
know.
be careful, we're not gonna end up like this.
Right.
What is that?
That is a passenger plane or something like that near the coast of St. Green.
All right, should take a flight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
So let me put up a photo real quick first for you.
This is wild.
So you said that you saw something on that little island, but I've been looking.
Oh.
And I really can't pinpoint
Yeah,
if there's any
that's the-
structure on there.
You don't see it? Look at those. Look at that little circle. You see that shit? You know, put a mark on it.
Mark it up. Mark it up.
It's
Oh,
like
the
a Stonehenge.
Like right there.
Oh, right.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
We
Bobby?
might have to.
Yeah.
Terrence Walker on Twitter right now.
Oh.
He's been
posted
posting that
subpoena.
for a few days.
I don't think that. No, not the. It's a picture of a subpoena.
What the fuck is this?
That's a subpoena Brian wrote for Terrence Walker.
Why the fuck is it? Why's it got my park ranger shit all over it? What's that about?
I've been keeping note of any time Sanguine's been mentioned during Shift 3, but just so that you're aware.
He never really gains much tractions with his tweets. I don't see that many.
Too many words.
He's like that bold guy that has all the conspiracy theories. What's that guy's
Oh
name?
Brian signed
Alex
his
Jones.
sanity away to Norman Bones. Knight self-admittedly has killed members of the PD and admits to wanting to continue that. When asked why do you not leave the PD, then response: PD is my gang. Who are you following?
Do we think this is like a natural structure on the island, or is that?
It's placed in a very circular manner, so it's not that natural. I do see something in the middle, so that might be either anti-air or simply like an antenna. Maybe
I
some
think it
radio
would be-
communication between
Who's
them.
Norman
I
Bones?
think it's anti. I think it's a campsite personally, but we won't know until we get closer.
If we do a flyover again, knowing because I just took a photo of the island not knowing what you were talking about because I didn't see it at first.
Yeah.
If we could focus on it, that might be good.
I don't want to. I don't want to do that with the full plane of.
Oh yeah, no, of course. But if we do one of those reconnaissance missions again, like we did this morning, we might have a chance.
Yeah, we could do it nighttime up on it. That'll be safer.
Yeah, I'm down.
And then you know what I could do actually? We could we just turn the engine and swoop through. I won't even know that.
Maybe even plop up NVGs if it gets real dark.
Yeah.
We might have some laying around for the HVTU.
Interesting. All right, let's go for a flight. Let's do it. Everyone got their passports?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my M4 with me because if something happens, I don't want to be defensive.
Snow.
Yep.
Get on channel 8 if anything happens. Just call us there, okay?
8. Yeah.
No, you gonna grab one too?
I've got a passport. Oh no, probably not.
Okay.
I'll get us a car. I can't open this door though. Can you open the door?
It happens when people are too close to each other.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
We need Ziggy, Tex, and Norman on the same time on Monday.
Yeah, okay, but we still have to make sure we do stuff that's okay though.
Right.
But you are,
yes,
you
but
are
we have to follow the normal laws. Yes, just like normal laws, like we would any other day.
So I can take
I'm gonna
prisoners.
go get that white phosphorus, alright, Raven? I'll be back.
See, he gets it. I'm gonna go get my grandpa.
Get the cluster bombs, boys.
Oh.
Oh yeah, brother.
I asked for tear gas.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we work out?
That's funny.
I have a position for you.
Nice.
Hop in.
Clear this shit out.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
Someone open the what the fuck? Someone open the middle seat.
Libby, can you pull the middle seat down?
There we go.
Do we work out the situation with the plane?
Yeah, we'll just get a bigger one.
Okay.
No.
I'm not gonna fly it into.
Stop jaywalking! It's worse than terrorism.
Use a crosswalk. I don't actually know if my megaphone's working. Did that work?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All
right. So again, I'm not going to be flying us within close proximity. We're going to be doing a circle on the outside of their airspace.
All right.
I do not want to cross into the airspace with this amount of people.
Right.
Frankly, I don't know. Big plane, probably bad idea, but I'll fly fast.
All right. What the fuck?
I mean, worst case, they might just think we are civilians.
That's why I've been using those planes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna say it, I was nervous bringing like 2 people with me last night for the 4 hours mission because I didn't know what would happen.
Yeah. No, I'm not surprised.
But I am so thankful I did it, and I'm so thankful we got through with it, and we got a lot of information.
I'm gonna have someone pick this up. Because I'm not leaving this.
Yeah.
Dumb motherfucker.
Oh, a trunk chip.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah. You did just back into that wall.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy. Not used to having someone in the trunk.
Again, nice to use and collect the dead Monday. Yeah, true. Hello, Jackie. I hear you're going to war. How fortuitous. I certainly hope you do not perish in the midst of combat. The God of War woke up to play, yeah.
Just filling in the paperwork. Let's go.
Let me in. There we go. Kyle Pred's been one of the horsemen the entire time, yeah.
Alright, let me just change the liver on this. Make sure you guys are all yelling, okay?
Yep.
Yep.
This fucking limo.
A second. Oh. Okay, it doesn't look like I can change anything on this. Yeah, I can't. That sucks. Alright.
Blues, thank you for the Prime for 46 months. Almost 4 years. Holy shit. There's 2 more months. Collect, Phyllis, collect the dead, yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're doing great. You got it. There we go.
Alright, Leviathan's dead ahead. I'm gonna get altitude before heading to that area.
I sort of want to log in on Norman and just walk around on the island to be scary. Just walk around and observe. Like, he'll be fucking, people be hitting me with bombs and he's just fucking standing there. That'd be gangster as fuck.
Heading over towards it. You might get a little headache as we get closer, but you'll be okay.
I heard this song 800 times yesterday. That's funny. Serve resistant, no pixel. There it is.
Oh, dude, Jesus Christ, this carrier is fucking scuttle it. It's over.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah.
So that
Blue
is
Wolves
Sanguine.
just subscribed.
Blue Wolves, think of the 11. I appreciate it. See what you mean by that cove. That, yeah, that definitely has got to be a sooner objective.
Yeah. So main compound with the, you should be able to see the fence as well. Like all the grass has been, like you can see all the grass has been treated so you can see which side is which.
Yeah.
Fence goes all the way across that part of the island. Then that main compound with the sheer cliff faces plus the sea mines in the water as well. It's pretty crazy.
It's at a lighthouse. I'll just hang out at the lighthouse.
Oh, Bobby, they have a second helipad down near those docks as well.
Yeah, I see that, yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's your helipad.
So yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. I mean, if we've got the numbers, we could throw a lot at them at once instead of trickling in. It would, you know, I feel like overwhelming them may be a real viable course of action.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, that's we'll go around again.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any points where you need me to get lower on, or are we good?
I mean, you're good. I don't want to risk anything at the moment.
Yeah.
What are those, just here on the southern part of this island, those like white spots, those like circles. They look like flattened out areas where it's like...
Oh god. I don't know.
That feels like where, SAM sites might be.
I cannot get a proper photo. If you could go around the opposite way, I might be able to get one.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna get lower as well. We have to see what that is.
Yeah,
There-
if you can get so I'm towards the
Oh,
island, I
Jesus.
can get a proper photo.
There, it's not just on the southern part of the island. I saw one,
Oh, there goes my head.
Oh. Rip.
Shit. Right side now.
Taking photos.
I can't tell what they are.
Looks like
It does look like a flattened area though, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have photos, we can look at it.
Alright, so Raven's lost forever.
Rip. R.I.P. He's on the island now.
So from what I could see, it doesn't look like it's anything big. Looks like you're digging for something. Looks like a gravesite or something like that.
Does anybody have any food? I'm really hungry.
No, I don't.
No, I'm out.
It's all good. Yeah, those definitely aren't the only things of those bugs. I don't know what it is, but I
Yeah.
think it's good.
Let me see if I can see your island, the one you talked about earlier.
Oh yeah, we'll do a low pass for that.
Okay.
I know I said I didn't want to risk it, but now that we're here, I mean, does anybody not want to do it?
Hey, fuck it, I guess.
What was that, Terry?
We're gonna fly low and see what's happening on that little island that's in the cove on the west.
Okay.
Oh, this could be bad.
We're gonna go up, and then we're gonna roll over and point it.
I cannot get anything from this angle. But there we go. Perfect.
Nose cocked.
Not seeing anything with cam.
Oh, yep, that's a flak cannon, I think. Something just fired around at us. I saw smoke.
Okay, we gotta go.
Yep. Yeah, we gotta go. Yep, it's still firing. It is still firing.
Jesus! Oh my god! Well, we just got fired at, so we're gonna be leaving the area now.
Was it like class 2 or missile type shit?
Flat.
Copy.
But did you notice
Or missiles, I don't know.
But did you notice how we didn't get shot at between the aircraft, like the landing strip and the island? When we were over the small island, we didn't get shot at.
Yeah.
That isn't. Well, remember that we know they've got mobile ones or one. I don't know.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is we didn't get shot at on when we were over the island we were looking at. Like nothing happened there. So it could seem like a lot of the anti-air is. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, your tweet, he said, stay the fuck out of my airspace or die. Oh.
Alright. So he doesn't know that it's us, otherwise he would have 911, so I'm glad I went in the civilian aircraft.
Yeah.
Maybe he just thinks it's someone, being fucking stupid.
The Senate have no authority over you. Stand up for your rights. Dennis LeBar.
Alright, we better get you guys out of this aircraft.
No!
Alright, I'm gonna touch you guys down behind Mission Row, then I'm gonna go and put this somewhere. I want this traceable.
That's so funny. LeBar was on Lost's side, yeah.
Wasn't Dennis LeBar Chief Justice?
Yeah. Wait, what did he say?
He was trying.
He just saying the Senate doesn't have authority over you, be your own person or some shit like that.
Oh no.
Yeah, he just stand up for your rights. That's real bad.
Dennis was involved with the Lost in the last war. Actually, he was their Chief Justice inside the compound.
God damn it.
We are clear up the aircraft. You're good to take off.
Okay, I'm out.
I love Airborne. This is interesting. Oh, this is wild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was in that water for 4 hours last night.
Yeah. God damn. There we go. Anonymous, thank you for the 5. What's that put us at? What is that? 13 away, I think? No. Or maybe I'm wrong. Thank you.
Do you know if anyone is picking Snow up?
I'm not sure. We could head that way though. Snow, is anybody picking you up or do you need a ride?
I'm gonna talk to Sarah.
I'm gonna get a parachute and send this thing out to the ocean.
Fair enough. You can parachute all the way back to MRPD.
Yeah, I should be able to, yeah.
Alright. What the fuck is my car? What the...
Sarah, I'm gonna be back in the SCUMC room.
Copy.
Where the fuck is it? There you go. Where? Oh, no, that's not it. What the fuck? Track. That ain't here. What the fuck going on, bro? Let me move this, maybe. Lovesick shit's in the way.
Snow, I can confirm. It looks like a small campsite.
Alright, okay. Well, I'm glad we know what that was. What about the those other leveled spots, the concrete?
Stand by.
It sort of looked like dirt mounds, like something had been buried there recently. I don't know.
Oh, I forgot to mention earlier that they're also cannibals. There was somebody eating human remains during the meeting on the aircraft carrier.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah, if it looks like some kind of dig site, anything like that, looks to be gravel, and then like 2 concrete barriers on each side of it.
So it's kind of like like it could be a bunker site or something, right?
I would say looks like it could be a bunker. It could also be them preparing to build something there. So, due to that materials behind it, looks like it's preparing to build something.
I don't know where my car is. Could just take Lovesick's. Lovesick's not on duty anymore, so fuck it. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Whatever. Alright, let's go get Snow. 212 now. Yeah, for a second. Where the fuck is Snow? Where the fuck he is? Unless he's already back at the station. That would be mighty impressive. Snow. Oh, he's at, okay. At Arex. Actually, maybe he stopped to get a parachute, is flying, and then is gonna send it into the water somewhere? Let's see. What the fuck is my... Oh, my car's right out there. Makes sense. Let me put this away for a love sec then. I didn't think that I parked out there. I guess I was wrong. You walked to work this morning? I didn't know. There we go. Call sign V250. There we go. So the Senate, turning on the Senate now? Is Labar part of the Senate? I don't think so, right? Have you seen the Ranger's truck? Excuse you? What do you mean Ranger's truck? What are you talking about? Find out in RP. What the fuck? Let me see what Snow does and then I'll debate about picking him up. Nothing new there. Should go get a big gun.
Yeah, it's just something in me that I don't feel right with sending people there unless I'm provided with the evidence.
No, I agree. There were apparently in the debrief, and it was confirmed by Brian that when people were asking for like confirmation that this was coming from the Senate and they were asking for evidence and stuff, Axel and Brian thought those questions were idiotic and really not helping anything, and that's why Brian treated Nikki the way he did, and I kind of had to. I just don't understand how
that police officers sign up to be police officers. They didn't sign up to go out and kill people, and if they're going to do that, and if they're putting a hand forward for that, they want to know why. Like, I know that there's a bunch of people that are just gonna jump at the opportunity to be involved with stuff like this, but I don't know, man.
What did Dennis tweet? I would start by attacking all forms of local government. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Labar's on their side. I was also told that he was on the Lost side whenever they did their thing in Sandy.
Okay, we're gonna go arrest Labar now.
Well, yeah,
for that legislation that was pushed last night.
Yeah. Labar. Fucking City Hall's named after him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the legislation last night was any individuals found to be openly encouraging by their actions and communications aid of the Sanguine Isle in the war against Los Santos may be held with DOJ approval for up to 3 years while the conflict is still active.
Well, let's have a look at what Dennis has said thus far. Let's see. The Senate have no. Sorry,
so, yeah, he said that, and then someone asked him, "What can we do to stand up?" Then, which is when he replied, "I would start by attacking all forms of local government."
Yeah, that's not great, is it? Well, fuck.
I'm calling him.
Yeah. House divided will not stand. Yeah. Ziggy has a moment of clarity, puts phone away. Are we the bad guys? Are we the bad guys here? I think it's a little ambiguous.
No
right?
answer.
Because it feels like their morals are right, but also guns and explosives and drugs and this, that, and the other, and it's like, where do we draw the line?
We don't need this right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I even had BBMC called me yesterday concerned about the two new cops that were negotiating with Kane Larp. And were very concerned that they were representing, the state, and that I even asked them. I was like, "Listen, we don't need you guys to do anything crazy right now. So if you can hold off on that, the last thing we need is panic." And even they understood, and they were like, "Yeah, sure," because they're freak. Well, Edbert was, he at least realizes the gravity of the situation.
Right. No, that's coming. What's this war about?
Yeah, look for the ball.
Guns, explosives, treaties, undercover cops. I sort of want to hear it.
Mr. LaBar, is this Dennis LaBar? Okay. Is your Twitter been hacked, sir?
Probably not.
So you are actively tweeting these things about the Senate currently, is that correct? Dennis, did you see the new legislation that was posted last night? Right.
Oops.
Sort of want to just listen in.
Right. Where are you right now, Dennis?
Ooh. Uh-oh. You know what? Dagda, thank you for the 16 months. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Dagdold Dog just subscribed. So
Right,
things are normal. I see
guess I'll be
Ziggy
seeing you
laugh.
around.
Yeah, things are normal.
If you're encouraging people to blow up government buildings, you don't get the right to get Chief Justice anymore, Dennis.
Uh-oh.
This is war, Dennis. And you think that you tweeting this stuff out, telling criminals to attack government buildings is helping right now? No, it didn't. He's a grumpy old bastard.
Well, I think you and him...
Round 2 of him working with some treasonists. And he calls it freedom of speech.
Yeah, I mean, I get, the whole, like, the whole freedom thing, but also, like, illegal guns and explosives and, holding people hostages and the potential of cannibalism, It's like, where do we draw the line at that?
Yep.
Yep. Hey, DuPont. Back in the Richard, you won't. Oh. Okay, never mind.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Prepping for the days to come.
What days to come?
War.
Huh. What are you prepping? You're making little sandwiches and stuff
Yeah.
for your lunch bucks.
Yeah, I was thinking about bringing celery sticks and peanut butter.
Ew.
What do you mean, ew?
What the fuck? You put peanut butter on celery sticks?
What? You've never had celery on peanut butter sticks? I mean, fuck.
Okay, let me. Celery is like the worst veggie ever. You want to know why? If you eat only that, it costs you more energy to like digest it to eat it than what it gives you.
No, you're right. Yeah, celery sticks is just like it's just crunchy water. Yeah. Yeah.
That's true. Well, it's good though, but like just once in a while. But
right. Maybe the
you
apple.
have to go to the grocery store. You cannot buy only one stick, so you have to buy the whole fucking tree.
That's true. Okay, maybe like apples and peanut butter then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not too bad. It's not too bad.
Yeah. See.
What is it with you and peanut butter though?
What do you? What? I don't have a thing with peanut butter. I was just throwing something out there.
I don't know. Okay.
What do you mean you don't know?
No, I used to
Peanut butter is good, but I feel like I don't know. It's like I'm kind of over it. You know what I mean?
Who the fuck gets over peanut butter? What do you mean?
Me?
What? How much peanut butter have you had in your life to where you're like,
way too much.
I'm over it. What the fuck?
Too much.
Yeah, that sounds like too much.
I have ADHD, so when I stick on some type of breakfast, I just eat that every single day. You know what I mean?
I you know what? I fully relate now. I understand.
And like,
yeah.
I'm at that point right now. I'm like over it. So I have a new obsession for breakfast.
What's that?
It's like granola and yogurt with like fruits, and that's my new obsession.
Yeah, nice.
What the fuck are those wheels?
What the fuck? Who was that?
Ew!
Oh, is that Lovesick? Hey, Lovesick.
What are those?
I can't change them, DuPont.
This is disgusting.
I can't change them. I'm stuck with these
What
things.
have you done?
They're so horrible. They're
Why
so
did you do
horrible.
that?
I didn't do it.
Oh my god, it's
This is
horrible.
just the
You must
ones
be
that this
ashamed.
car were given at some point, and there are a special a special form you got to fill out, send off to China to get them changed, because you can't change these things on chargers unless you have access to this special form.
Yeah, Underwood was doing that for us
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah, and he left me with these things.
Yeah.
It's ugly. When I
Yeah.
see you
There's
arriving on a scene, I'm like ashamed.
Damn. Oh my god.
Oh my god, DuPont.
Hey, look at them.
Okay,
What
I'll
the
never,
fuck is
I'll never respond to a 77 request from you again. Then I see how it is.
Oh, really?
There it
Hold
is.
on, let me.
Yeah.
Can you say that again? I'm just gonna pull out my phone and record you so I can report you.
Yep. Hey, yep. Yeah, that's
Speak to Mike. Oh wait.
What?
Hey,
Hey.
Ziggy, you seen this bullying that's happening to your rangers? What the hell, man?
Yeah, I've seen
Hey,
it.
what do you think of
That's what
crunchy
Rangers
water?
were made for, to be bullied.
Okay, Richard, all right. If you say so.
What do you think of what, DuPont? Sorry?
What the fuck?
What's
Richard,
your
how old
thought
are you?
about crunchy water?
Crunchy
The fuck
water.
is that? Celery.
Celery?
I've had thick water before, but not crunchy water.
What? That sounds so gross.
Ew.
Thick water? Ugh.
Yeah, have you not heard of thick water before?
I know what
Hard
it is.
water and soft water, right?
No, it's thick water, snow.
It's like
No idea what that is.
It's water with artificial thickener for people who can't drink water like naturally because of throat issues. So it's like drinking jelly, but it's water, but it's horrible.
Yeah, it's got like
It's like really, it is just thick water.
It's got like the viscosity of like
weird.
shampoo. Yeah, it's gross.
I'd rather drink shampoo.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's gross. I need to get some food, or else I'm gonna pass out.
All right, we're going. Goodbye.
Adios.
Hello.
Adios.
Hello, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Comment allez-vous? Okay.
What?
Where's Rhodes?
He's at home.
Is he playing Darker? How? What the fuck?
You can't just do things like that, Ziggy.
What do you mean?
You can't just say things like that, bro.
What do you mean? What is?
It's like it's like we were having a discussion yesterday. It's not Discord, it's Discordia.
What do you mean? I'm sorry. I play video games when I go home. Computers exist, Richard.
I don't know about that.
What? Motherfucker. Navigator Chaos, thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. It is fucking hot in here. Hold on. I gotta turn my camera off a second. I gotta change shirts. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta make sure that all my scenes don't have my camera up. Whenever I get naked, you can't see me. Making sure. Okay, we're good. I'll be right back. That is not the right scene. Be back.
Hey, Ziggy, how's it going?
Hi, Ziggy.
I too love staring off into this distance. Have a good one.
I know, he's beautiful.
My mic was muted. Boo! What's this? You're back.
Hey, Ziggy, how's it going?
Hi, Ziggy.
I too love staring off into this distance. Have a good one.
I know, he's beautiful.
Whoops. That's funny. But you're naked under those clothes. Yep. Bag? Did someone put trash in my goddamn car? They did. Jenny, is that you?
Yeah.
Why do you look so sad, Jenny?
Dumbass people are doing dumbass things to try and get me in trouble.
Yeah, it sounds like it's like sort of on par for you, I think.
Yep. Like, you know, PD already has issues trusting me, and then, you know, Jaeger just calls me and says he's done it on purpose to make sure PD doesn't trust me. Woohoo!
I think he's doing that with a lot of people now. Yeah.
Yeah, the difference is, though, is that he knows full well that it'll work on me, because Brian will just take one look at me and then lose his fucking mind and lock me in a room forever.
Well, if it's any consolation, I think some I think some folks maybe, you know, look at questioning Brian's validity, so, you know.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm, you know, okay. I've been briefed on everything that's occurred. It's a mess, it sounds like.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a really fucking big mess. Sorry.
No, you're good, do you think?
What's up, Breeze?
I need food.
Hey. Hey. Okay, hello. It was funny. I enjoyed that a lot. Hi. Hope you're having a good day.
Where are my windows?
You wave
That
at
was a good
Ziggy too?
question.
He's in the car.
What?
Look on the roof. That's the person calling me on the roof.
Oh, hey. Who's that?
Breeze.
Oh, nice. Hello.
Said hey.
Really gotta watch the negotiations? Alright, should
He
I?
wants to know what your favorite Pokemon is.
My favorite Pokemon. Oh, God. Fuck. That's so tough. I'm gonna be a basic bitch and say Charizard.
He said he's gonna be a basic pick and say Charizard. He said shiny or basic?
Shiny, 100%. Of course, shiny.
Shiny 100%. He said you're a real G.
Okay, alright. I'll take that. Thank you, Jenny.
Fucks? Okay, yeah, he fucks, okay. Alright. Okay. Ziggy fucks, got it.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll watch the negotiations. The debrief was way
Alright,
worse, I bet.
I'm just getting ready for war, no biggie. Yeah. Your only responsibility, that sounds about right.
Mewtwo? Oh, Mewtwo is pretty sick.
You play Battlefield, okay. 100.
Yeah.
Oh,
Debrief has
you
an
think you-
pixel playback option.
Wait,
so,
wait. You think that by going to this war, you're gonna climb to level 100 and get a dog tag and accolade? You do realize there's no levels in this war, right? You just kind of go in there, and if you die, you die.
Fucking idiot. That's funny though.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
all
you get a
extra.
medal, but if you don't take a bullet to the head, because if you take a bullet to the head, you're probably dead.
Gonna go watch the negotiations. I'll be back. For context on how bad the debrief was, Conan was the voice of reason for the PD. What? I'm gonna do it because I want to see how bad it is.
It's bad. I can tell you it's bad. Just prepare for the next 20 minutes for you to be like, what the fuck?
Okay, alright. I'll have a look.
Fun, though.
Thank you.
Alright.
Is this war a forced perma for anyone who dies? No, I doubt it. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Alright, let's go watch this shit. Let's have a look. I'm gonna watch. Alright, let's have a look at this shit. Alright, here we go. Full screen reacting.
It's your turn, fella.
I can't fucking hear you.
That's the point.
What?
I'm 12 seconds in. There's already some stupid shit. That's. What do you mean? That's the okay.
We could have someone stand in the middle and talk back and forth. Yeah, I'm sure.
Just flying around.
We made our move. It's time to make yours.
In between.
They did move. I think we should move a bit.
All right.
Just come closer.
They moved first, so we should move too.
We will move forward 5 steps.
All right, take 5 steps. Go. 1.
Who the fuck?
That's close enough. So you want to tell me why the fuck we're meeting with Aegis and the EMS?
Well, that's a really good question, Jaeger.
The guy
Every
on the
single
right.
person to my left and to my right represent the state of San Andreas and Los Santos. They matter. They're part of this equation. And they're here to be that representation.
Who let Sab conduct negotiations? Who did that?
What? Yeah, listen, they don't matter to us. We're here to have negotiations with you and the Senate, not your fucking friends.
The Senate couldn't make it.
What?
Alright, okay, hold on. We're gonna scoot ahead again. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Where's the Senate?
You can see a representation of the Senate being myself, the director.
And your first act as representing the Senate was to bring a bunch of people that are uninvolved?
Oh, they're very much involved there, Jaeger.
I'm sorry.
they're
so
involved for you.
we've got Brian and
You don't think what's going on between us affects them as well?
Why are you conscribing them to your war?
It's not my war.
It is your war, Axel. You sent
Because
an
I'm not
undercover
here to
cop
seek war,
my
Jaeger.
island.
I'm here to seek diplomacy. I'm here to talk to you about diplomacy and trying to find a peaceful resolution.
I'm here to seek diplomacy.
That's what I want. Because enough is enough, and you know exactly why we're here today. So don't act stupid.
Okay, and if that's
Joining
the
the
truth,
island.
we can have that conversation alone.
The Harrier jets in the
I
back.
can talk to you
Pretty cool scene, I'll say that.
and the
Are you
director.
fucking deaf?
The three of us. We can have a conversation on the side. But these folks are not going anywhere.
You want all these people to know that you sent an undercover cop to my island? And they got found out? And now you're fucking mad about it and want to invade the place?
If you're gonna make it about
That's
that,
what you
Jaeger,
want all these people to know?
if you're gonna take the whole entire thing that happened and summarize it in one sentence like that, by all means.
Okay, so
Director,
what happened then, Axel?
Director, go ahead and tell him what happened. Fuck the
Jaeger.
paperwork.
Director.
Jaeger. The cooperation between Sanguine and San Andreas was based on a level of mutual trust.
That you broke.
You can say that. Now, there was some stepping we did. There's some stepping you did. But the line was crossed when you began to export explosives that resulted in dozens, if not hundreds, of individuals being injured, maimed, and killed. You were given multiple warnings, not one.
I'm just like seeing
not
on
two,
who's on what side right now, and I'm like
In
losing
fact,
it a little.
That activity started to
Andy?
increase.
I mean, I know
week by
she's the
week.
mayor.
So we can stand here pretending it's about the police department.
There's
and
no
you
way that
and
they
the
would-
Island. We don't give a fuck about the island. We care what it is that you're exporting out of there. Now, we're still willing to work things back and find a middle ground here.
All right, well,
Yeah,
let's
Eve?
start, Knight.
Yeah.
How about
All right.
you show all the nice people here that came the proof that we've done anything you fucking claim?
Well, here's the beauty.
EMTs.
There, Jaeger.
I
We
don't-
have all
yeah,
the
whatever.
proof we need.
Oh my
Then
god.
show one piece of it to these fine people. Because guess what, Knight? My proof, the undercover cop
Okay.
that you sent,
You know what?
I
Let's start.
actually have
Let's
that
start.
proof.
That's a great idea. Look behind you real quick. You see that? On his back?
You want a better look at it?
Careful where you aim that, Jaeger.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it!
You don't think we have fucking explosives on the island?
Shoot it!
Oh, we know.
Blow them all up. Fuck it.
Of course we do. That doesn't mean we're fucking selling them. You want to do some fucking backtracking, maybe 5 minutes of detective work there, detective, and find out they were bombed for that island even fucking exists on your radar?
You know, you talk a lot about your friends there, Jaeger. How is Gulag doing nowadays? They need a re-up?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I noticed
Go
you
back
haven't
to what
showed
I
up in
just
your
said.
chain.
Go back to what I just said. And
Yeah, let's let. Yeah, I say let's let Stubble do talks like this from here on out. I think that is a good idea. I think Stubbles probably would have been good for this.
Maybe you can figure some shit out.
Well, how about you tell us the story?
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
The truth.
There were explosives in Los Santos before I showed up.
Just to clarify,
I don't know what kind of fucking narrative you're trying to paint here.
I do think that it's
You have
funny
no
that Brian is
fucking proof
doing
of
it.
What you're talking about? You can't show anything.
From a
to
character
anyone
perspective, I think it's
But
really
guess what,
stupid,
Knight?
but out of
The
character, I
undercover
think this shit's
cop
hilarious.
That you sent that broke negotiations with us first. I do have him. I can show every single person here. Johnny fucking Divine.
Go ahead.
You want me to bring him here?
Yeah, bring him here. Why not? He can tell us everything that he knows.
Are you sure?
Why isn't thinking of the 39 months? Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well,
Wizendacorn 772 just
Tell.
subscribed.
Alright. Well,
Brian and
I'll
Axel dropped the ball in negotiations.
Why don't you show and tell any fucking proof you have?
I don't think we need to. I don't think you understand
you
how
have
it works
nothing.
here, Jaeger.
Got it. Oh, Knight, you don't understand how it works.
We showed the proof to the Senate, and the Senate seemed on board enough to have this conversation to renegotiate the treaty that you broke not once but twice.
How did I break the treaty?
I love Jaeger, but that fucking anime laugh he does fucking kills me every time he does it.
Jaeger, these are conversations you can have with the
fuck.
Senate. We understand you gave him a presentation, as did we.
All right.
They've been given
and
ample proof, and we're not going
the
to stand
Senate
here.
is unavailable, and you represent them. So what do you want us to
Well,
do?
we're representing him today. We didn't make the evaluation. We've been waiting for this day just as you have. Now we can play the game of, hey, put up a presentation for us, but every individual here knows that this is happening on behalf of the Senate. Saying
Every
they're against
individual
you.
here should know that you're full of shit, Knight.
Damn.
You really think I'm bloodthirsty? You think I want to wage war and throw countless lives for what? For my legacy, my reputation?
Who fucking knows, Axel? No one fucking knows anything about you.
Who's this fucking gremlin with a robot arm? What the fuck?
You're a fucking loser that
I'm not
no
a loser.
one fucking knows.
You're nothing but a mere tyrant dictator, and you must be stopped.
Axel, how does it feel to know that the people behind you, half of which I don't even know their fucking names, know more about me than they know about you?
I'm not here for that. I'm not making this about me, Jaeger. It's about the fact that we got a big and small nation not agree on the same terms. We're here to negotiate the peace treaty. We can get to the meat and potatoes
This
right
is
away.
painful.
We can sit here and just go in circles all day.
I'll be honest. Jaeger's not the one going in circles.
All right, Axel. So why don't you start? What do you want from us?
Well, step number one is pretty simple. On your back, those rockets, explosives. All the manufacturer must stop and hand over
We
to the
don't
state.
manufacture them, Axel. How can we stop something we're not doing?
Then why they're being smuggled on the island? Tell me. How they're getting
You could have just said there will be no purchasing, manufacturing, or being in possession of the explosives. That would have covered all of it. Instead of this back and forth that I know that is about to happen for the next 5 minutes. If Jaeger says no, then that's the answer. Right? Let's see how it actually plays out.
there in the first place?
I don't know, Axel. Do you want to bring up the MDW, search the word RPG, and find probably reports from 2 years ago before you ever moved in? And maybe find a fucking report that would invalidate your claim that we're smuggling shit in.
What do you think of the 52 months? Appreciate it. Thank you.
Director, what did we observe leaving the island?
Imporchi just subscribed.
Let's
Ziggy
see.
Schlick.
Thank you.
Sales of RPGs, car bombs, self-admittance by said individuals and their involvement. How's Cap doing, by the way?
All right, and can you
Dude, if you want to negotiate like peacefully, making these stupid little like snide like things like, hey, I know this bit of information and I'm gonna sneak it in this sentence that I'm saying. How's Cap Terra Nova doing? The guy who's probably running it all for you? Huh. How's he? It's like, just say it and fucking...
can you enlighten everyone what that report number is?
Natasha, thank you for the 7 months, I appreciate
Where
it.
you caught
Thank you.
anyone
Classic
smuggling shit
Brian.
off this island?
We love Brian.
So you're
What's
saying
the-
that
what's the
everything...
report number?
Natasha Shibeth
I'm
just
sorry, here,
subscribed.
Jaeger.
Natasha,
I feel like all I'm hearing is for what?
I'm asking what the report number is.
For what?
You have proof, don't you? Why don't you show everyone that you fucking have it?
That proof will be displayed on trial. When
The
we take you
trial
in for
that there is no due
treason.
process for.
I mean, the judge is gonna still tell you that you're guilty of treason.
You have no proof. you have no proof. Why are you lying to these people?
I mean, there's one on your back right now, Jaeger.
Yes.
You're a
there
walking
is.
proof there's RPGs and explosive coming from the island. You came from there.
Igor, I think you have this place mistaken as a courtroom.
No
We're
courtroom.
negotiating as to whether or not we go to war.
Okay, they
You
have,
see those-
they sort of have a decent point from our side. Them just being like, here's all the things that we have is not exactly something that they can do. But it's also difficult because is this small island recognized as a country? We sort of have recognized that, so like we do need a reason that's sort of out there. And to be fair, I think they do to some degree. So it's like, you know, I'm sure that the evidence is there. And they don't need to just put it, like, lay it out all on the line. So I sort of get that. They do have a point there.
I just don't
Airplanes in the
understand
sky,
Why
the
you
fighter
brought all
jets.
these people?
Beetle, thank you for the Prime for 8 months. I appreciate it. Also, this I don't know. This is not how you do a treaty. It's not how you do a treaty.
I already told you. They are a body, a representation of the state.
7 subs away from 1100.
So why are you lying to them? Why don't you at least be honest? Say you don't like us.
Be honest about what
Say that you don't have any
think the
fucking
Senate-
idea
You think the
what
Senate
you're
would allow
talking about.
somebody like yourself to roam free in the island? You think they would keep you in check? Giving somebody like yourself a nation like that? And what, letting you just play with it all you want? No supervision, no oversight? It doesn't work that way, Jaeger. There's rules that everybody's gonna play by, including yourself.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Solid.
And you didn't play by your own rules either. So what makes you any fucking better, Axel?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm here to negotiate for peace. I'm here for the sake of diplomacy.
Yeah,
I'm here
and
to
we
try
are
to
too.
work with you. But all I'm hearing is you're arguing the facts. Facts are the facts.
No. There are no facts. The facts are... Let me rephrase that. Your facts are lies.
So let us get this straight here. The Senate has reviewed mountains of evidence.
Okay.
And you want us to believe that this was approved without their vetting. And that we should all listen to you.
I'm just saying, I would like to see one thing of proof. That's all I want.
They don't necessarily need that.
Let me pull some things up real quick.
I mean, you're more than welcome to come back to the state.
in the
and we can
air,
have a
baby.
conversation with the Senate president.
Yeah, and you guys are welcome to come to the island. Bring the senators over.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, Donald Island sucks.
Absolutely not. So here's gonna happen, Jaeger. On the behalf of the Senate, I'm here to negotiate for peace, for diplomacy and renegotiation of the treaty.
Okay, all right.
And the people
Back on topic of the treaty.
What we're
We
asking
didn't
for
break
is-
a treaty.
Let me finish. Let me
You
finish.
broke the fucking treaty. Let me finish.
I suppose something that's important is what, if any, was an original treaty. What the fuck was the treaty? I guess would be a good question. 40 minutes of this? It's only 26 minutes. Fine. I mean, I guess I am pausing a bunch, so whatever. Is this a catch up on the war situation? Because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck. Yeah, I think it's in the MBW. I think it's just the legislation. Let me see.
What do you think you're doing in here, pal?
I'm watching the negotiations.
Well, I was checking ATC. I'll be out of your hair.
All right. Well, good. Do you think? Worth watching for the context alone. Yeah. I don't know where I would find it exactly. Oh. Okay, well, this is something to do with it. Well, let's see if I can find Sanguine. Does not have to be recent. Okay. Oh, here we go. Wow. Says it was dissolved. Los Santos hereby declared the Sanguine Isle sovereignty legislation to be dissolved. Individuals have 48 hours to return to their home states. Once the time period is elapsed, travel will be restricted during the international negotiations. Any San Andreas citizen who violates travel restrictions after the 48-hour period has elapsed will be considered an enemy of the state, subject to treason charges. Okay. I can't see the original treaty, I don't think. Maybe in legislation. Sedation, Sanguine, and you. Fuck, I think it's a... Oh, here we go. Well, this has been... Okay, here we go. I think this is it. I think this is it. Okay. State of San Andreas, via Senate action, recognizes the Sanguine Isle as a sovereign state, and it's owned by its commandant, Kane Larp. As a sovereign state, the Sanguine Isle has its own legal jurisdiction. This jurisdiction is overseen by Chief Justice Judge Jingle Dan. Great. San Andreas takes no responsibilities for the laws or policies of Sanguine Isle. Enter at your own risk. Mutually beneficial cooperation. This recognition is formalized in the legislative action, which also serves to establish the policies of cooperation between the two neighboring states. In the statement, in the treatment of fugitives, the Isle is recognized in Los Santos by, formally by holding a company established internationally by the same name habitants. Okay. The Isle and the holding company are not subject to jurisdiction, but the such. Okay. Sanguine Isle access. Actually, the Sanguine Isle from the state of San Andreas is controlled by the commandant and his legion of inequity. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Any citizen of San Andreas seeking to visit the Sanguine Isle must apply for and be granted an exit visa issued by Aegis under its authority as the enforcement branch of the civil law of the state of San Andreas. Aegis shall provide a list of approved exit visa applicants to the Legion of Inequity. I don't know if I'm saying that right. For such individuals to be granted access a boarding pass. Attempts to access the island using subterfuge may be dealt with according to the laws and regulations thereof. No protections are possible from the state of San Andreas for its citizens who commit crimes while abroad due to the sovereign status of the Isle. Well, technically speaking, kind of. I mean, they sent an undercover cop to a sovereign country. I'm gonna read this again. Attempts to access the Isle using subterfuge may be dealt with accordingly to the laws and regulations thereof. No protections are possible from the state of San Andreas for its citizens who commit crime. Well, I mean, I don't know if he's committing. Okay. Provide a list of approved exit visa applicants to the Legion, such granted a boarding pass. So yeah, we've sent in a spy. Seems after they sent in a UC they got caught. They are impatient, just want to get the RPGs and explosives to stop coming over. Kill the treaty and are pressing them hard. Okay. So we broke the treaty. Hold on. Just wait. We're gonna... Any fugitive seeking to harbor themselves within the confines of their respective states after committing crimes in crimes in others. Wait, crimes? Okay, crimes in the other. I see. Will be subject to extradition. Extradition will take place through formal communication between Aegis acting on the behalf of the Department of Justice in San Andreas and the Legion from the Sanguine Isle. Agents from either state being granted extradition orders may enter the state in which a fugitive is hiding, but only after written notice and active permission. Agents operating under an extradition order must follow the laws and regulations that say they are currently operating in that state. Okay.
Please, BB, please.
Gingy, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. And the 41 months. I do want to get on text. Y'all. Isn't Aegis the storefront regulation group? I think they're more than just that, but... Okay, so... I'm not seeing anything about fucking explosives here. I'm not seeing anything about explosives at all here, actually. So, like, what exactly did they break on their end? Okay, let's see. Let's check this other legislation. Mayor Office of City legislation, okay. Customs and Border Protection Act, okay. In order to incentivize supporting domestic businesses and customers, authority is hereby given for Aegis to establish a Customs and Border Protection Task Force headed by the chairman of Aegis. Who the fuck? Okay. The task force shall be empowered and set to powered to set and collect protective tariffs on imports and exports from foreign nations, e.g., Sanguine Isle. To the state of San Andreas, maintain a list of prohibited items to be imported and exported, seize prohibited items and those items on which tariffs have not been paid, and issue and collect fines related to smuggling or illegal import of... Okay. Okay, alright. This is not necessarily... Okay. So this is where they could break it. This is where they could break it. Task force shall additionally oversee the issuance of permanent... Okay. Task force shall be empowered to detain, arrest foreign... and deport foreign citizens suspected to have entered San Andreas without a visa or have otherwise entered illegally a border... Interesting. They just made it, though? Edited it? This was made by Dennis Labar. This was made by Labar. Wait a fucking second. Wait a second. Wait a goddamn minute. 4 months ago? Gaming Commission under Aegis. Oh, this is gambling things. I don't care about that. On serial targetings. Serial assaults and killings. I don't care about that. All right, list of tariffs and prohibited items. Let's have a look at this. Firearms, explosives, narcotics, and other controlled dangerous substances, live or dead exotic fish and wildlife, cash in excess of $100,000, counterfeit goods, raw materials at, oh, this is an export tariff, raw materials at 25%, import tariff to be determined. In order to incentivize supporting domestic business and consumers, authority has been given for agents to establish a customs border task force shall be empowered and select tariffs, maintain items imported and exported, seize prohibited items on which tariffs have not been paid, and collect fines related to smuggling or illegal import. Wait. Power to detain, arrest, and deport. This is interesting, because, like, this sounds like this is an issue between Aegis and Sanguinile. The mayor has legislation to protect the domestic economy. This is poorly written. This is poorly written. Kind of. This has nothing to do, technically speaking, with the cops. Nor does it say Sanguine agreed to any of this. Fucking got me there.
And hand over all explosives, rockets, and any machinery that manufacture explosives. Let me finish, asshole. Second, you allow us to go through the island. We check every single speckle on there to make sure that there's nothing being hit as far as explosives and rockets. Third, we want a base, an embassy, some sort of base.
This motherfucker, this guy's American as fuck! This guy is American as fuck! How can you be angry at that, right?
To operate, to keep an eye on St. Queen, just in case something like this happens again.
Oh, that, wow, he really is adopting the American way there, holy fuck.
Because they sound a lot like fucking demands.
Demands within the negotiation.
No, this sounds like a list of demands, not a list of negotiating points.
Here's
call them whatever you want.
Here's my negotiating points, okay? I'm willing to do what you just asked.
Okay.
And in return, all I ask is for Brian Knight to cut your head off and give it.
Okay. We were almost there, Jaeger. We were almost there.
To me. And I'm good. We can do that.
Wait a minute. It sounds very familiar, doesn't it?
Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your mind?
No, Axel. I finally fucking found it.
Tell him he's about to lose his. It gets worse?
I'll tell you what. You guys want peace? You guys want whatever the fuck you think's happening to stop? Shoot Axel in the head right now.
Why'd he pull his gun out?
Not a single bullet has left the chamber of their guns.
Yeah.
Dude.
I don't think anyone here is fucking smart, Axel. I think you might have affected everyone.
Taxes are not working the people of State Andreas, okay? It's not gonna work here.
Listen,
Norman would have done it.
All due respect.
Clarkson was with the gun out.
I'm not working with you, and I'm not working with Aegis. You guys have lost your fucking minds.
Oh shit.
Jaeger, let me be clear. If you do walk away from
Clarkson
this, it will
did?
be
That's
war.
hilarious.
You understand that, right?
But he called Norman, but he
Let
didn't
me
answer.
be clear, Axel.
A lot of people need Norman right now.
If you
It
don't
would
get
appear.
your head out of your ass, half the people that you've met in the PD are going to die.
I can say the same to your friends behind you.
Let me ask. Okay, one sec. Hey, are you?
Okay, so this wasn't negotiations. This wasn't even remotely negotiations. I mean, we still have some time to go here, so maybe it gets better. And, you know, we talk terms. Axel just made a shitload of demands. And then Jaeger was like, yeah, sure, cut his head off and I'll do it. That's not negotiating.
You guys ready to die?
Yeah.
How ready for you, got him. We know what we are fighting for. They don't.
Hey, Barnaby.
I think they're okay with it.
Hello, Brick.
Well, you have a choice to make, Jaeger. Peace or war.
No. Listen.
Oh my god. That's not that isn't negotiating. That is not negotiating. That's not a back and forth. That's an ultimatum.
I'm willing to work with you guys. Just not you, not Brian Knight, and not Aegis.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Jaeger's the reasonable one here. For a moment.
I'm totally fine to work
As-
with Moosebeard.
Aside from the cutting the head off thing.
I'll work with Moosebeard right now. Whatever the fuck he wants, I'll do it.
I'd work with
That fucking pen over.
Trying to turn us against each other, yeah?
There is no tactics. I'm
There is
not
tactics.
working with you.
You're trying to
or
play
Knight,
mind games.
Or Aegis.
The people that you're looking at standing in front of you are holding you accountable for your actions. That's just happening here, Jaeger.
I'm sorry,
Accountability.
what?
So, are you going to negotiate? Or are you going to walk away? Which one is it?
Are you
'Cause I'm
fucking
here for
deaf?
peace.
Axel, you're not negotiating. You're saying do this or die.
I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to figure out with you. I want to start moving forward because progress is needed.
I'm willing to work with Moosebeard. You get Moosebeard to work with the Senate? I'm totally down. But there ain't no way in hell I'm working with you or Knight.
Who's the guy in the coat over there? The one in the light brown? What's her name?
Alex.
Alex, I want to work with you. I don't want to work with Jaeger.
Well, here's the thing, Knight.
I want to work with Alex.
You don't get to have that.
I want to work with Alex, please.
Oh, we can play by the same rules, Jaeger, okay?
This is... That was such a moot point.
General Alex,
So,
a good guy.
place your ego and your pride aside and try to figure this out with us, Jaeger.
I get where he's like going with it, but like it's
Why are you
moot.
making this about you?
I'm not working with Aegis.
Oh my god.
Why are you making this about you?
I'm not making this about me.
Tell us.
You
why don't
guys
work with
broke the
Aegis?
treaty, and now you're trying to frame it as if we did anything wrong.
I feel like this entire conversation, Jaeger, is you trying to frame the narrative here. You're representing
is
your
no
island,
framing.
and we are representing ours, including each and every person you see here.
Is that not what Jaeger's doing?
Now, you can stand here and claim that all the evidence that went down and was reviewed by the Senate is a whole lot of bullshit. And if that was the case, how about we do a little sweep of your island and we see what's what? If we don't find anything, we go from there. If there's nothing there, well, what's the problem? You're worried about your sovereignty?
Legit. Oh my god. It was so close. That was so close, Brian. That was, you almost had it. You almost had it. It was like right there. You're on like the fucking cusp. And then you were like, sovereignty or your ego?
I'll say it for the 10th time.
You can say all you want.
But not with you and not with Aegis.
And I'm telling you right now, we represent San Andreas.
All right. I fully understand the issue on our end, on the cop side over here. There is absolutely just zero compromise. Why? I would like to know exactly. Also, what is this fucking shadow organization that I'm only just like properly learning about that is Aegis now? What is that?
Just as we're not expecting to work with Alex or whatever the hell his name is with the hunting rifle.
Alright, so we're done.
Are we? You gonna walk away? You gonna throw your life away like that, Jaeger?
I'm not throwing my life away, Axel.
You are. I'm walking away.
Just because I refuse to work with 2 corrupt fucks and an entire corrupt fucking business doesn't mean I'm throwing my life away.
The government agency there, Jaeger.
We done here.
I think we're the bad guys, chat.
I think we were done a long time ago.
Perfect.
Come on,
This
Jaeger.
will be a bloodbath.
Prick! Come on, Jaeger, come on!
Dying for. Can the people next to you say the same?
Absolutely.
Do you know what you're dying for?
Absolutely.
What are
Okay.
you fighting for? Fellas,
Well, you
tell
know,
me.
it was Michael Simone last month, Jaeger this month. Who's next?
You know, it was Bass last month, and this pencil fucking pushing fuck this month. Knight, who's next?
Yeah, we'll see about that. If that's how she want it to be, we'll see you on the
Every
battlefield
toe
then.
tag that comes back
Yeah.
to you is on the 2 of you.
Come on,
Maybe the
guys.
3rd commissioner will get this one right.
Oh my.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's ready. It's ready, Commissioner. Come on, guys.
They're over there walking away.
War.
No.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry we couldn't come to a better conclusion.
There's 5 more minutes of this. Why the fuck is the news here?
I mean, we knew this was going to happen. This is attempt number 4.
It's Jaeger. I kind of knew it was going to go down that way.
Mayor, we need a state of emergency announcement.
Yeah, what do you want it to say?
Don't put a time limit on it, Parker. It might not be 10 minutes.
I'm thinking that
Are you gonna go to the front line?
state of emergency, all borders on lockdown, nobody's to leave and enter the state of San Andreas unless they have authorization by the Senate.
Have I just broken international laws this morning by flying into their airspace with snow? I log in for fucking 2 hours and I've broken international law?
Borders closed, nobody in or out unless they're authorized by the Senate. Pretty
Whoops.
Correct, yes.
Whoops.
You might want to say something like negotiations have broken down. Sanguine has refused any form of cooperation. Yeah, we need to make sure the wording is right there, Commissioner.
Brian, you're being videotaped. Brian, you're on film.
Everyone's gonna be seeing this.
Yeah.
It felt like
Brian, the red light's still
a very
on.
messy breakup.
I don't think there ever was a relationship, Sweets.
Yeah, I agree.
Trust me, I tried months ago. He ignored me.
What do you call me corrupt for? What do you call Aegis corrupt for, man?
I can tell you this. We have 35 pages of evidence.
Yeah. One thing I detest is people's egos getting in the way of trying to do the right thing, and
I feel like you don't really get a say in who you negotiate with when you show up to a
Listen, I know Jaeger's got a big ego, but we just had Brian as one of the spearheads for negotiations. We are not on the high horse when it comes to ego. Steak, thank you for the 50 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. I love Brian. Okay, so I want to again clarify.
Steak just subscribed. Ziggy Browse.
My commentary would be from like a character's perspective. Out of character, I think this shit's funny as fuck. In fact, I'm totally okay with it because war. I think it'll be fun.
I think I should go home and go spend some time with my wife.
Yeah.
Knight,
Yes, ma'am.
be advised negotiations with
let's
Sanguine
split-
Island have broken down due to their refusal to cooperate or entertain reasonable terms. The borders of San Andreas are hereby closed down. No one is permitted to cross the border in or out with explicit or without the explicit granted consent of the Senate.
That's good, except for that it needs to be clear it was broken down by Sanguine.
Down due to
Brian, the red light's still on.
their refusal to cooperate or entertain reasonable terms.
Guys, the news is still here.
Yes. I'd say Jaeger and Sanguine. I think it's worth calling him out specifically.
I want to do things with the 4 months. I
Jaeger's
appreciate it.
refusal to cooperate or entertain
That
reasonable
one
terms.
dude 15 just subscribed.
How do I spell Jaeger?
Why?
D-I-C-K-H-E-A-D, I think.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna get that one more time.
This.
To Kane Larp. Okay.
Actually, you know what? Kane bin Larpin. How does that sound?
Oh, whoa.
Brian!
I think I'm gonna stick with Larp.
God damn it!
Oh my
Wow,
god!
Kiki does not like that.
Oh, sorry, Kiki.
We'll agree with the mayor on that one there, Big Scoots.
I did not have control of my faculties just then.
No, you're good.
Oh my god!
I had a kitten in my brain.
Brian, turn around! Brian, the news, they're still here! And Brian!
Negotiations with Sanguine Isle have broken down due to Kane Larp's refusal to cooperate or
Is that Johnny Devine right there?
The borders of San Andreas are hereby closed down. No one is permitted to cross the border in or out without the explicit granted consent of the Senate.
I think that's good. Commissioner, should there be a warning as to what would happen if they do?
Yes.
No,
Senate
no,
will
no.
be shot down. Talking about the people living in San Queen or the people living in the airspace of Los Santos or City San Andreas?
This is fucked. And they have like 30 seconds
Director,
left.
what is your question in regards to?
If she's... the mayor's writing up an announcement, and I'm asking, should we make it clear that we are... it may result in lethal force. and
Absolutely.
treason
I
if,
wouldn't.
that
I
breaks
wouldn't
it.
say may because that inclines that they might get away with it.
Yeah,
I would
let's-
say
Good
they
point.
will be
Unless
met
we
with
have to be
lethal
here
force.
for whatever kind of debrief they want to do.
All right, everybody suit up, and we're gonna mobilize out of here so we can have a conversation.
I think I found the 35 pages of evidence. I think I found the 35 pages. Hold on. Oh, yep. Oh, there it is. Yep, there's all the evidence. 35 pages of it. In fucking 500 fucking sized fucking text. Yeah, go fuck you.
Or entertain reasonable terms. Answers, but I feel like they're just feeling like there's a lack of
I'm just
transparency.
gonna emotionally express some things, and look, I'm gonna take the hat off. So this is me not saying this as a ranger.
I'll be outside.
Crane he does the Carter emotions. Thing. Look, I'm
Talk your
taking
shit,
the hat
Bundy.
off
Talk your shit. Come on.
Because I'm
pump your
saying this.
chest.
Neither of you fucking informed me that these goddamn negotiations were going to be taking place. Commissioner, you said tomorrow I'll have more information. You introduced this case filing system to me, saying that people were going to get goddamn emails when things were happening. No goddamn emails go out, and I show up, and this thing has turned from Iraq into goddamn Vietnam in 12 hours.
That's because it's going, Bundy. We're alerting about this as quick as you are. A little bit slower.
Glass of water.
Right, and the entire point of our case filing system was because you were mad that people weren't know.
Is it like a frag grenade?
No. So it's a term derived from Vietnam. When America invaded Vietnam, a lot of enlisted soldiers.
Dude, I'm gonna bring back Tex. I'm gonna bring him to the police station, and I'm gonna say, my grandson done told me about a war he was going to. I operated in Vietnam for many years. I hear you going to another tropical island, and I figured I could come and help out one more time.
Would frag their lieutenants and their officers because they didn't trust them, and
I might actually.
And what that means is they would throw a frag grenade at them and claim it was like an accident or like enemy fire or something. So they would just kill their officers because they don't because they don't want to go out there and die to the Viet Cong. They would use a frag grenade most commonly, so it's called fragging, but it's just code for killing your superior officer when you go to battle because you don't trust them.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. I think that will happen though. I feel confident at least one person's gonna take a shot at him from our side.
He's that confident because he's like, it's me. I'm gonna do it, but he's not saying that out loud.
The way things are going, maybe we can shape things up.
That says a lot about his like.
I feel like I'm gonna be honest. Axel, probably at least one person takes a shot, right? Brian, I feel like everyone might just turn and shoot him at once.
Everybody's gonna turn.
Everyone might just turn and shoot him at once.
Oh, I'm starving to death. That's not good. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, this is, Brian Knight is on duty.
310 tonight.
Surely there's not a meeting up here, okay. Can we watch the debrief? Unless it was recorded in character, no. Oh, they're on the garage. Eat this IFAC. Let's see how this is going down here.
Dispatch 45, K976, Lotus 1011, Boulevard del Perro.
Hey. Hello.
Looking good.
Oh, hey, thank you.
Oh, hey, Barrick, how's it going? No, we're all right.
Do you guys have any food? I'm starving.
I do.
Thank you. I just finished watching the negotiations.
Oh god.
These are gone.
Yeah.
I'm ready to 30.
I didn't.
Yeah, I was, man.
Hey, come here. Let me give you food.
Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, yes.
Can you see that?
I can't see anything right now.
We've got a cool
try again.
debriefing room.
Yeah, but this has a projector I need.
Tonight as well.
Should we go downstairs? We go down. Let's go to the. Yeah, let's go downstairs.
Okay.
It's too big.
Okay.
Sorry guys, I'm changing the location of the meeting.
There's a gray
Sorry.
bison parked on the side of the road.
We have a dedicated debrief. I had a projector in there. It does have one.
Yeah, I forgot. We were literally in there like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Yeah, I don't see anyone inside.
What was the exact 20?
Hello. I'm giving them a debrief.
I just made a map actually. I'll show you guys.
Oh, perfect.
Well, kinda. I'm still working on it. God damn it.
We're in here.
There we go.
Okay, wonderful. All right. So, as you can see on this beautiful projector screen, this is Sanguine Island. Sanguine Island is a jungle, hot, arid, tropical shit fest. It's not nice. It's like if anyone has ever played Battlefield before, it looks like kind of like Wake Island a little bit. And probably is going to be as annoying as that is as well. So, the entire island is completely surrounded by water, as you can see, because it is indeed in the ocean. Next to the airport on the western side at the end of the road.
Because it is indeed an island.
This is a to scale map of the island compared with ours, plus the location of the aircraft carrier, which is the Leviathan, which will be our base of operation for everything. Now, can you put that picture back up again?
Of course.
Thank you. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to take over stages or different areas of the island before moving on to the next one. Obviously, you can see on the most southern side is the villa, which is displayed by that red line, and the black cross that's Brian. One moment. Somebody take over. Be right back.
So the villa is their main base of operation. I can pull up a photo real quick. It is a fucking maze.
How do we know that?
That's what do you say, Casterman?
Are we assuming it's their main base of operations? Or do we?
It's the only large area of building, and the only selfies that have been posted have all been around that villa based off of those photos. So I believe that's where they live.
Okay. Just gotta be careful if it's not their
It's also
main
like
base
the only
of operations.
It's the only
it's the only formidable place on the island that they could hold down like successfully without failure.
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah,
That's good.
obviously, taking that into account. But the rest is pretty much open land, except
Fuck,
for a
I
few
feel like I
buildings
should get
at
text
the
in on
little
this.
Harbor. That red line with the black
I'm gonna DM
crosses
Sab.
is actually a fence, and the black cross
And be
is
like, "Can I
actually-
get-
That's a gate. So it's a very difficult thing.
Can
to
I get
actually
hired on?
Get into. We
Actually,
gotta,
wait.
we gotta give it a shot somehow. We're gonna do this in stages, probably. So
wait, you thinking of trying to get through the gate? Did you just say? Sorry.
No. We have ways of going around it. I will say, so
My-
you see the yellow,
Okay.
the red, and the orange in the corner, like these stippled lines.
Yeah.
Those are sea
You said
mines.
civilians could sign up.
So there are mines in the
okay.
ocean. The yellow ones, less severe, almost to none. The red one's pretty heavily populated. You pull up a photo on this, Bobby. You have one ready.
Tex isn't gonna give a fuck.
Do they
He's
have
just like,
air
"All right, I'll do it."
control?
Yes, they do. They have
Okay.
anti-air. They have handheld homing launchers, from what we've seen, or at least one of them. They also have a piece on a vehicle that is capable of being moved by something like a bison or something. So they do have those to their disposal. That's going to
Okay.
be part of our initial target. Is going to be trying to take over that airport, and then right after trying to take over that airspace. But yeah, as you can see, there are whole shit.
Oh,
What
I
triggers
see.
these? Pressure. Probably
Touching
pressure.
them,
Yeah, you
yeah.
see the spikes on them. They're probably pressure sensitive. So
So you have to touch them.
touch them and boom.
Or be
So-
near them. So basically, if
be
you
near
change
them,
water pressure around the mines and those little spike things, if the ends of those go in because of the change of pressure of the water around
Everything
them,
blows.
they blow. Yeah.
Got it.
And one could absolutely set off a chain reaction. We could set off multiple.
Oh, so we could blow up the island without even having to go there by doing that?
No, just blow us up and the aircraft
The island
carrier.
is,
Maybe the
I'll say
world.
this, the island is incredibly large. Let me pull up a photo that we took today from an airplane at daytime. I'll give you guys a perspective on how huge this thing actually is.
Do we know how effective these mines are against boats? I was under the impression these are only effective against
Those are
submarines.
submarine traps.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
This is a photo that I took with my phone from a plane today. Island's pretty damn big, so.
Oh, that's
But
good. Okay.
I do
Got it.
want to say
If she's sneaking and careful enough, you can get close. As demonstrated by me last night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damn, bro.
That's a pretty
What the
cool
hell is
picture.
that?
That's the
Yeah.
villa, I'm guessing, right?
It is.
looks
And
like
that's,
a- okay.
that's the most southern part of the island.
Let me show you
it's
a
surrounded by cliff
photo of the
tops.
villa that.
Telling you, rods
How the
of
fuck are we gonna do
God.
this?
We just
Mm-hmm.
kinetic bombard the island.
my goddamn
We
time
there
and
won't
making
be
sure
a
it doesn't
fight.
do any mistakes. That's how I got that.
There will not be a fight.
Holy shit.
This thing is
In
massive.
fact, nobody will. There won't be an island anymore.
Are those walls?
Yeah, those are walls.
What the
Yeah, they've
fuck?
got bricks over there. They can build walls.
What the fuck?
Okay, have we considered
Sorry.
that
bad guy
they
brain.
might pull some like Vietnam shit and be underground in tunnels holding the villa?
Good morning, Bobby.
I'm gonna
Hey, Brian.
inform my grandpa of all this.
This
Brian,
is
let me
like
show you something here.
this is exactly what we talked about yesterday, where they will
Uh-huh.
probably be employing guerrilla tactics
Fucking
at some point.
spider holes.
So traps.
New
you know,
Ironside, thank you for the tier 1 for
explosives,
14 months. I appreciate it. Thank you.
ambushes. We have to be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Fucking stick you in cages, probably. Like
there's really thick like jungle
New Ironsides just
bushes and
subscribed.
stuff all over this place, so it's very easy for people to hide.
God damn it.
However,
They're in
Intel's
the
also
trees.
given us that they may have access to thermal goggles. So us
Oh,
being
fuck.
sneaky may not be that sneaky, but also we're going to have thermals available for it as well. So.
This is why I did say we're assuming the main base of operations is the villa, but we need to be very careful. It may not be.
Yeah, we have to remember that a lot of information we will not know until the day of. We may get to we may get to Monday when this is planned for, and then all of a sudden, you know, we look at the airport from the aircraft carrier, and the airport is covered in SAM sites and like mines on the ground, and it is impossible for us to push it. So then we have to rethink it. Luckily, we were talking about a shitload of weird and wonderful tactics that we kind of have in our, let's say, in our book of tactics or whatever. But essentially what I'm saying is we will have to chop and change stuff on the day. So adapting to whatever's happening is extremely important.
So are we dealing with an army here? Like where we need to send as much force as possible in? Or is it something where you could take a small team, sneak in, kill Jaeger and check the place?
No, it's an army.
It's an army.
It
okay.
will be basically. You know, there's the people that live there, and then there's the people from here that will be helping them.
Okay.
But as of yesterday, logging folks associated with as well as almost certainly involved. You will have to answer for this.
Oh boy. So, the Jaeger guy.
So we get one of
he's
one of the
leader.
rods.
If we get him and kill him, are we gonna like throw him in the ocean, or what are we gonna do with him?
That's that's up to the Senate and our prosecutors to deal with.
I am the Senate. Sorry.
We know. I mean, you've seen the announcement. We know at minimum it's 30 years in prison.
That would
But
take
for
out
Jaeger
San
in
Andreas at the
particular,
same time.
I can answer that. Who knows?
Jesus.
Any questions on what we've talked about so far?
So,
No.
like you
Go on.
said, and I feel like a lot of this is secret because you don't want like super secret stuff to get out. So I feel like
the
I won't get
tactical
an
part is
answer.
going to be handled
Yeah.
by HVTU and members of command.
Never mind then.
Well, what was your question, just out of interest?
Well, I was gonna say, if they had the airport locked, like, where else are you gonna go?
Great question. There are other strong points that we can try and get to. We do have contingencies, so
A
we'll just
tsunami
have
would,
to see what happens
as a
on the day.
result, should be an acceptable
I think that
collateral.
they're probably going to expect
Cool.
us to go for that airport first.
True.
To be honest, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens on the day.
Curious. So you said that like Gigi are involved, and other gangs, but like we get wiped by 6 GG members. So how is our situation here different? Like, what advantage do we have apart from that we don't normally use our jets and all this extra shit that we've got?
We have days to prepare.
Uh-huh.
we are going to be,
So do they?
We also have a lot of equipment that, will
So do they?
will be seen on the day itself. We have higher weaponry, possibly made possible by the commissioner. We also going to be split up in squads. We essentially, the difference between this and a shootout is you kind of toss into a shootout. But this is an offense, first of all, an offense led by us. We will be the first to fire, probably, instead of the other way around. We do have that advantage of choosing where we go and choosing what we do. We're on the offense here. Usually
We also
we're on the
know
defense.
anybody in the area that isn't in a uniform, aka with us, is hostile. It's not going to be a situation where we're, pointing guns at every single local car that comes past, waiting for some dickhead to shoot you from the driver's seat.
Yeah.
We haven't seen them yet.
Okay.
We're also, we're not going to be responding with pistols.
Yeah, of course.
I can tell you now, we have tanks.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I'm just throwing the
personally
question
would.
out there. I just want to see
Yeah,
how
of course.
prepared
It's a valid
we are.
question.
That's all. Yeah.
I said
We're
this
also
very
not-
early on. I would not be prepared to go or ask anybody else to go unless we were completely 100% prepared with a plan. Number one, two, equipment, and training. Last time we had this situation with the Lost, we were kind of thrown into it very, very quickly because it escalated very quickly. We didn't have time to train or formulate a proper plan. I think we did as best we possibly could, but our marksman team, for example, was wiped out in the first, few minutes of the situation.
It was
as
pretty
well as
bad,
the
yeah.
senator being shot down in the first 30 seconds of the situation. So, and he didn't, I warned them, they're going to have anti-air. They didn't fucking listen. And,
I remember.
as a result, air support was useless. This time, we won't be the case.
Okay. And you say that there's going to be people being trained on these
Mhm.
specific things
So
we're bringing in.
What the original plan was the invasion would have taken place tonight. That's been pushed to Monday, so we have these extra days and nights to prepare. I believe alongside the weekend, Stubble, who's going to be leading the entire invasion, is going to set up some training and tactical awareness for people who are going.
I think we have
Make
to
sure
take
that
out
everyone's
whatever aircraft that they have. I don't think that air is going to be too viable for us. We have
The biggest
to
thing
establish a
is it's not an
foothold on the
ambush.
ground to even get
We're
rid
gonna know
of
what's
what they
coming.
have for air
We're gonna
defense.
do everything on
'Cause
our terms,
straight up,
as best that we can.
I don't
And
think
we're not
air's
gonna
gonna work at
use-
all.
We're not going to just have half the force out there, just essentially going in by themselves, one by one, and just doing a whole bunch of stupid shit.
Okay. Another question is the island preparing for an invasion here?
Oh,
like, are they
oh,
preparing
yeah.
these next few days? Are they preparing even more, or are they kind of just already ready for it, or is it unknown?
Oh,
They know.
they're gonna.
After the negotiations, both parties already were aware of the fact that there will be war.
Okay.
So, they're
probably already ready then.
Either they are preparing
Oh,
to do an
I'll show
offense
you.
on us,
Uh-huh.
or they are expecting, but they 100% know something's going to happen soon.
They already have
Okay.
anti-air flag. We were shot at on the day of the negotiations.
We're also shot at today.
Yeah, this morning.
How are you?
Yeah.
This picture was sent to me by Trey Romano, so straight to my phone. I will quote what he said along with this. I hope all your pilots are as good as you are. The range on these is much further than we projected. And I said, let's hope we never have to find out. He said, agreed. I hear approval ratings are tanking over there. I wish the commissioner and Knight the best of luck. So I'm not the only one who's been getting in contact either. They've also been tweeting pictures like this. They've shown us that they have a trailer that attaches to a back of vehicle with a SAM site attached to it. So
Does anyone have
these,
that selfie of Jaeger?
I
Yeah, I
don't
got
know
it.
where that is. Oh, perfect.
What sort of
This was from like an hour or two ago.
what sort of aircraft are we flying exactly?
See.
We have B-11s, which is essentially an A-10. We have a Hunter, which is basically an Apache. 2 people in that. One is the gunner. One has rocket pods available. We have cargo bob helicopters that will be used to transfer
I need
tanks
jets.
and APCs from the carrier over to the land. We have tanks that have fucking rail guns that charge and then shoot. They're fucking crazy. We got technicals. We've got armored vehicles that move extremely quickly, but they also have like 360 mounted guns on top of them. It's pretty nuts.
We also
Pretty
have,
nuts.
besides that, we have people on our side that are familiar with the equipment they have and have taught us and already shown us how to take that stuff out efficiently.
I don't suppose we have any of those aircraft that were out flying those fucking missiles, do we?
Which ones? The F-14s?
Yeah.
We might have an F-14 coming, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
myself won't be going in that, but I'm sure there'll be someone that will. So
Okay.
I think we really need cap for
because
pass.
Okay.
There was a jet that I was flying at one point that was outflying the missiles. The missiles that I
it just needs an
that I was shot.
jet for the.
I remember fighting those dogfights with those
air would be covering
that F-14 or whatever it was.
We don't know.
I would let a missile loose and it would fall behind me, which means you can outfly whatever homing missiles.
They have air defensive. Sure, like they're
They
showing
have a
here.
helicopter that is armed with.
Oh, they have an annihilator. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
they do.
Also, didn't I hear something about them having something? Or was it us who had the Apache looking helicopter? I don't know. I
Yeah,
thought I
we
heard
have a
that.
hunter.
It just depends, because if you put me in one of
It
those,
wouldn't be a wild assumption. To say
anytime
they-
you get locked
they've got the
onto, you
runway,
just go in a
right?
straight line.
So it's not
and
a
if they
wild
don't have
assumption
like
to say they might have a
gun to kill me,
I don't know, something similar to our hunter, or we should
just fucking turn the afterburners on.
If we don't,
I don't think that we have flares.
It's true. I mean, the
At least
F-14
working
shoots
ones.
ground targets too, so that would probably be useful. I just need to get some information for that over to Lovesick, and we can get one. Fine. Yeah. But obviously in this photo, you can see the mobile SAM site on the back of the trailer. And then this is, what is this called again? Anybody have the technical name for this? It's a Russian thing. BRD, BD,
BMP?
whatever the fuck.
Something like that.
Isn't it like a
BTR.
S2000? Something 2000, or am I crazy?
I don't
No
know.
idea.
BTRs have tracks. This
BTR.
has a wheel, so this is a different one.
An APC.
Oh, wait, isn't a BMP the one with tracks? That might be a BTR.
Oh, yeah, you're right. BMP has tracks.
Speaking of, would EMP work on their anti-air stuff?
It's an APC.
Yeah, but it's a BTR.
That's a great fucking
but
question, Candace.
It's an APC.
Did you hear that, Tara?
We did it, guys.
No.
Would
said,
EMPs
would
work on their
EMPs
anti-air stuff?
Ooh.
That is a
Well,
good
we know
question.
they've at least got flak, so that wouldn't work against that.
Or their helicopters, or any of their air things
SAMs?
as well.
Yeah, I mean,
That is
yeah,
a good
it absolutely
question.
would.
Do we still
I mean,
have those charges available in our armory?
No, but we can ask the Senate to
We could-
supply
yeah, we could
stuff.
probably
It wouldn't
They
be
were
a-
saying yes to
EMP
everything we were asking
guns.
for yesterday. So
I mean, they said all is fair in war when we asked about the Geneva Convention, so
yeah,
you know.
Nice.
that doesn't hold. That doesn't mean that we go over there and we commit atrocities and become the people that we're trying to get rid of. Okay, so
no
we are
eating
police
people.
officers.
You hear that,
We
Blaze?
don't eat people. That's they're cannibals, by the way.
What?
Damn it.
What?
What's
Maybe we
her?
put text on the
They
shelf.
really are. One of the guys was eating human flesh during the negotiations.
Yeah.
Very
What's
good
important
guys.
to remember is that the senator said, okay, if you get into a situation where you can get these people to surrender, you should absolutely take that opportunity. If they still pose a risk to you and others, pretty clear that you maybe should consider shooting them. If they don't pose any risk and you can get them to surrender, you should definitely take that opportunity. Getting these people alive over them being dead, I guarantee you, is going to be far more useful than killing them. But if you end up having to, then you got to do what you got to do to protect yourself. But I'm pretty sure what Brian and the senator and Axel can do to these people is far worse than what a bullet will do, frankly.
Oh, yeah.
So,
what about the option
what's the
sunning
plan with
them from
air
orbit?
stuff? We just flying about? Is there a particular plan in place?
What do you
The actual official planning will probably be done over the next either today or tomorrow.
Let's get those details nailed down about the air stuff with Lovesick then, because I think we can get
we
that
should probably
sorted.
get that going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I was just doing. I was just flying around on the edge.
The whispering, Barrett.
My bad. I was just flying around on the edge of the character like a day or two ago. It was like the day after the meetings, and I was consistently
tried
getting
saying, "Come on,
locked
guys,
onto,
knock it off."
like below, like 12 to 1300, but above that it was nothing. No matter how close I flew into the island. So just as the the AA guns and the homing missiles have a range toward the carrier, they also have a range going upwards, I imagine. So that is at least something to consider.
I think we'll talk about it with Lovesick. Well, we will, of course, but I think with the B-11s, the best tactic's going to be having some sort of system that ground units can mark
me to
and
flip a coin?
identify an area for us.
And then airstrikes called in.
And then we
So-
do high dive airstrikes, yeah.
Yeah,
Not
that's exactly
not
what
flying around, we dive when we're needed, and then
3,
we
2, 1.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
we're just gonna shut down.
Exactly. Yeah. Fully agreed. Fully agreed. So holding pattern at
People!
altitudes, let's say 2,000 or slightly below, and then dive when we have a fire mission. The fire
Yeah.
mission is marked with flares. Each squad is going to have its own radio person, by the way. Obviously, the squads will be on their own frequencies, but there'll be a radio person that's in contact with the main frequency that Stub will be commanding on. So that's how we're doing that.
Two of B11s, right? Or do we know?
We'll get what we get. We need more, obviously. Currently, we have 2 B11s and possibly an F-14 coming.
Conan gonna be there?
So the MiGs and stuff from like a while ago, is that these people or is that like some other shit?
I think that's Russians, and I don't think the Russians are actively in this. I think they're just watching what's going on.
Well, we're not 100%. To be honest with you, currently. Either way, we're not 100% either way. So there is. Brian, you can elaborate on that if you wish. I don't really want to expand.
On the Russian stuff?
Yeah, with any sanguine involvement.
We are playing something from ACDC.
I want to quote someone from a previous war. There's going to be a lot of unknown unknowns. While it's entirely possible, like right now, we're estimating there's like 25, 30 confirmed individuals on that island.
Jaeger doesn't stream. He can do that.
It could be a lot more. It could just be the Sanguinians. It could be the Russians. You're never going to know until the day
strike for more, but yeah.
And beyond that, I think we just need to keep that in mind when we hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. No.
I will say one thing though. Watch lists
what?
and treason warrants are going to
What
start
is
coming out as of today. Even though the war may be on Monday, we have been actively on a 24/7 schedule, been monitoring individuals, filing subpoenas, and we are bringing the pressure this morning. So those that may even be on the fence of being stupid enough to join these guys, we're going to maintain that pressure so they either change their mind or end up in the bottom of a hole somewhere.
Careful, don't make it like the whole the bank got off.
No, I actually mean in a hole with a fucking bag over their head, questioning whether we're going to waterboard them.
Oh.
I got a grandpa who's really good at getting answers.
Oh, you got to give that guy a call, Ziggy.
I think I might.
Yeah. Brian, I was in the shift 3 brief for this morning, and there were a lot of questions about why there weren't warrants for specific people yet. So that's nice to hear. That'll
Yeah,
make them feel
I can
better.
probably mention that at the next meeting, but I'll say it in this room. While it's true that the Geneva Conventions do not apply, that does not mean that we can just sort of like brazenly do things against who may be civilians. As of last night, we were able to push out new legislation called the Sedition, Sanguine, and You Act, which effectively already throws a warning out there. We have... I'm not going to touch too deeply on the subject because I don't want it to be misconstrued as it already has been in the hallways. Look, you can be against the war. However, communication with the enemy and helping them in any actionable way is going to land you in prison 3 years, right? This is no joke. This is a fucking war. This isn't just a shootout in the CG cubby or down on BSK's roads. Not everyone is coming back. Officers are risking their lives going down there and potentially becoming prisoners of war for God knows how long. So as for the warrants, we're making sure the due diligence is done. So anyone who is a citizen does not get the same treatment these individuals.
Didrik, thank you for the Prime for 33 months. Appreciate it.
I'll mention more at the shift meeting.
So, are you saying there's a chance like we could be kidnapped and kept on the island if it all goes bad?
I think it's a low. Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Like I'm not going to say it's like no one can be like, well, it's never going to happen, but I mean it could. So.
I will say that the vast majority of the city is with us. I mean, I go down, get a repair. We got individuals down there like shouting. I have not seen the streets of Los Santos more on the side of our forces than ever. Whether it's over at Harmony.
Snow today, everybody's really working with us.
Someone sent me this. Someone put this up at the hospital. Some graffiti. So there is
Yeah.
Senate who did not elect, ending the lives of whoever.
Pull out your phones and search Terrence Walker.
Also, Dennis LeBar.
Yeah, Brian, you'll see the text that the tweets I just sent you from Dennis. Dennis has been saying some incredibly reckless things today on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, LeBar, good friend of mine. Unfortunately, I think after that Sandy war, I think things haven't been the same for him.
I the same position as you. Yeah. Dennis used to be the person that I went to help fix the city and issue search warrants and lock motherfuckers up for as long as we possibly could. And now he's tweeting shit like this.
So I'm gonna give you all a little bit more context. Terrence Williams is someone who likes to stir the pot. He preys on the gullible and those with peanut brains. He'll speak to one individual, pass the information to the next. Multiple gangs are currently being contacted by both him and Jaeger, to the extent that full-on gangs are trying to get in contact with us, making it very fucking clear that they want no involvement. And if anything, they're willing to take arms and be on our side. Now, don't get me twisted. We are not bringing any gangs to Sanguine, but I think the simple response from them is very telling. There's a lot of people not on his side outside of Gulag and BBMC and their puppy dogs known as the Bitch Boys?
The Guild.
No, the Dundee crew.
Oh, no, I don't know who they are.
The Bang Boys.
Bang Boys.
That's really weird. Weird name.
You know if we're gonna have drills?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
What, to go into their vaults or some shit?
Wait, you say drills? As
drill.
in like drill? No, to like as in
What
practice.
drill are you
saying
talking?
that?
Oh, do you mean physical drills or what?
No, I'm talking about drills for practice.
Oh, of course.
Not drilling into their bank.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were taking their money,
This lady just asked what kind of drill we need. Oh, you're great, Candace, don't you?
Like,
yeah, definitely. At the very, very least, I think there you need some drills, especially for those going in the air ground. Because I think it'll be the first time we're using them, right?
Sorry, what was your question? I was laughing internally.
I said the air corps at the very least will definitely need some drills because that'll be the first time we're using the
Oh
elements.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. We will. Don't worry.
Oxlong, you're such a bozy.
I'm looking at all these tweets. If street races don't start showing me some respect, things are gonna have to go medieval again. Go for it, you know. OTT's tweeting. But Twitter's actually. I need to pay way more attention to what the fuck. Who's UK Hail Our King? Good God. Rather not. This Jay Harper guy is just tweeting a lot of British stuff.
Jay Harper, isn't he a drug dealer?
Maybe.
Oh, sure. Love the spikes.
Yeah, this one from Kenji says, man's got chunky fingers and looks like he about to turn into a tomato, not my king.
Come on, he's got an illness. Fucking hell.
Jesus! Check the building! Check the fucking building!
Go!
I'm going to the roof.
Same traffic.
Everyone's going to the roof.
What the fuck is going on? First strike. It's hot. It's hot.
An MRPC crashed into the lady's bike and blew up.
(947)23 to 90.
I can end it all right here, chat. We kill Brian and then we're all good, right? Surely we can renegotiate after we kill Brian. That's how this works, right? That's how this works. Fucking assassination. Tex needs to join the war. I think I need to hop on Tex, to be honest. Dark Urge playthrough. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. The Dark Urge. So I can't even call Jaeger. Probably a bad idea. He has my number. God. Oh. I don't. What the fuck do I text back Faye here? God, I don't know. Oy, oy, oy. We have butterflies to catch. God. This is so tough because I want to like log on text and do text things for the war, but also I want to log on to Norman and like show up on Sanguine Isle and, you know.
Cosmos, are you in this frequency?
Just like have casual chats with everybody there. Hello, Mr. Lob. Hello, Kane. I cannot imagine that. I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
By the way, warfare ain't no joke.
What happened to the Grand Marshal?
Oh?
The Grand Marshal. What happened to him? He had another sample of the G virus.
Oh, he's a time
Which
traveler.
Grand Marshal are you on about?
It was almost a year ago. Guy, Grand Marshal. He beat me down.
Oh, Fred.
He's a terrorist.
Kyle.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he's a gangbanger now.
Oh, I just hit my foot.
Terrorists.
God damn.
Yeah, something like
We got a
that.
channel for this.
What?
Fuck.
He betrayed his country, sir.
He's not a cop no more. He's no
Fuck
grandmaster
him.
anymore.
Use the bioweapon on him.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. Are we excused of this incident, by the way?
What'd you do?
No.
Uh-oh.
10-2.
No, you're not excused.
We find
You
a
blew
radio.
my fucking
Oh,
leg.
I think
You were
this is
speeding
a-
as
by the way,
well.
so it's
Oh,
getting-
civil
I was
matter.
going 35.
Looks like a
Yeah,
civil
it's
matter.
civil matter.
Alright, get the popcorn. Let's resolve this civil matter, guys.
3, alright.
What happened? Silence doesn't solve it.
No, it's not going to solve it, silence. You blew up my leg, simple as this, pay for my repairs.
Hey, we should talk
Hey.
about the
Dispatch, Tango 26, 76 ASM. Can you hear me?
Hey, good to see you. Where have you been, Ziggy? We
you
missed
know,
you.
I've been around, not just, you know, it's been slow in the morning, so I've been chilling, but yeah, I got briefed on everything today, so.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I may go call my grandpa, you know.
You going to war?
Yeah, well, you know, I think I may call up my grandpa. He may be more suited for this. He was in Vietnam. So, you know, this is sort of his specialty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do anyone
Good
have any
shit.
food before
Yeah.
dying?
No, I need to get some as well. I'm
Uh,
starving.
y'all want to take a ride?
Yeah.
We can talk about everything and then.
Yeah, let me put my passport away.
Yeah. Oh man. Fucking A.
Hey.
Stop.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say this is like Vietnam.
Huh?
It's not really like Vietnam.
No, just most
Most of the
tropical
cities got our
climate.
back. It's only the police department that's questioning itself.
Right. It's just it's.
Do you love your country, Ziggy?
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
It's tropical island, spider holes, all that good stuff,
Mm.
A lot of artillery. It's it's just right up his alley.
Kind of like what we did down in Cambodia.
Right. And them talking about the Geneva Conventions, it's this is right up his alley.
Well, I mean, look, we're not going to break any Geneva Conventions.
Right.
Just, Iranian-tipped rifle bullets. Maybe a couple sanctions. I mean, those are well within the rights of realm of okay, I think.
Well, we were in the briefing room earlier, and I had mentioned, the rods from God. You drop a fucking tungsten rod from, orbit, and there won't even be an island anymore.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, man. I don't know what this guy gave me.
You said the T virus. It might be worth putting in a thing we can. Look, if we don't know what it is,
It's
if we
not
drop
a
it in
war
bomb,
crime
I mean,
the
we
first
can
time.
experiment, right?
Ooh, true.
Holy
Pass it out on the
fuck.
next guy that's against drug trafficking or something.
Yeah.
It's not a war crime the first time. Holy shit.
Where do you want me to put this, Brian? What do you want to do with this?
I put it into a locker. I'm entirely serious. We should drop it on him.
What is it?
Bioweapon.
I'm gonna take your pocket.
Yeah. Go ahead. It's the T virus.
Are we? I'm sorry. Are we talking
I just want to.
biological warfare here?
Yeah, it's already been approved. We've been trying to acquire some mustard gas, but depends what comes out of that.
My grandpa knows how to make napalm.
Yes, please.
All right.
Could you call him up?
Yeah, I'll give him a ring.
Fuck yeah.
You've been looking for an excuse to call him, right? I mean, you've been talking about him.
Yeah, that's just sort of his thing. He's never he talks about Vietnam constantly and relives it all the time. So
give him a fucking M4.
I was gonna you point him in a direction and he'll kill whatever's in front of him.
Easy.
Yeah. All right, nice.
How does he feel about heroin?
Well, he was
what are you up to Monday?
With Nixon in the 80s, so he's not a big fan.
Oh.
Yeah.
What am I up to on Mondays?
Yeah.
That question?
Yeah, just kind of curious.
New episode of Demon Slayer comes out.
Oh, good shit. All right.
Yeah, I'm actually I think that's actually finished. Was it?
I'm
Something
so
else
hungry.
coming out.
God, I need my food to get here.
Wait, you're making it up on the spot?
Oh no, there was something coming out Monday. I remember. Not demons. Hell's Paradise.
All right.
Some of the fighting.
How long does that episode last?
Usually episodes like 23 minutes. It's usually 20 because opening and ending is like a minute 30. You know.
Right. Right.
Let's chat later. It's been a while since we caught up.
Oh yeah, we can chat later.
All right. Bobby, we should probably go.
Yeah.
Talk
I
about
see
the
you too, Ziggy.
excursion. Hey, good to see you, Clear. How are you?
You wanna go upstairs or vehicle?
Let's do vehicle.
I made you. Fuck, I haven't been around in a while. I can't remember if I knew you were a trooper or not.
Sam, I can't remember if you had hair or not.
What? What do you mean?
What?
I've always had hair.
Oh, I never really cared to look. I'm kidding. Ziggy.
What the fuck?
My pal. Sorry.
What the
My pal.
fuck?
Are we pals? Actually, I can't remember.
I can't remember if we are. I don't know if we made
We're
up or
good and
not.
bad foot. Sorry, I can't.
I don't know. What do
We
you-
made
what?
up. We
I-
were in.
Were
we were on like.
Oh, we were on good terms then. I think I don't remember.
Oh, last I remember talking to you was when I was like on something. I was like bench clear or something.
What?
Yeah, I was bench clear. I'm like,
All right.
forgot what happened. Yeah, and flip flop, tell me what to do.
Mm-hmm. Right. So how do you how do you feel about this whole? Have you heard about what's going on? This whole war thing?
Oh yeah, it's crazy, huh?
Yeah. What the fuck is going on with that?
Oh, you just on duty? No one told you anything about it?
I mean, I've been debriefed sort of, but it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to think about, you know. What the fuck?
Looks
Dark,
like
are you
that's a bad
ready?
impression on a lot of people.
No, that's not true. Dark just hates me. All right. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm ready. We need a third. We're gonna go play Dark and Darker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Richard!